Kwabena team correct skilling in what game. When you are quenchia or say to Jana, it's you for yes, indeed. Baby or done, young born pie man, but we are done. I know a dim pa. Let's, I was saying, ma, it's you for an edding. Etty. No more. When you are a quenchia, my nanajo. Lori Aquinchia. Not to care more o coffee. And Monday nanajo, and Wakunya quenchia up. When you are car quenchia, indeed. What with my friend? You are not a friend. Bet me a friend. So you bet my fan poor. Yes. It is good that Emma a man for because it's in one man for what I say na. BBC by na. Young can't be anti be no crana. Was special. Oh, who him dear beer. Obet me dear boy. Or see man can't entina. Men so man call them one. Yes, but Oguswa Aspitia. Oguswa. Doctors, say Nehobetono. Yes, we crack. Yes, we crack. Enti we de ma mensumi menka de owura akosia sempa kan no mentimu biom say the host of Happy Sports Jeffrey Sentim Korea Chaskele wenya kwanhia ejuada no anajo okofie no oteka mu kunya kwanhia enti ene de o hospital oje ayarehwe na hospital no see betimi dey atujwa my for hospital atujwa and the hospital but our hospital doctors ehwe no e wo nkran krodu mu ha nti mu a mutie ya abre ne abre nyina mu bom paya mu mobi ma no se mu ntene nka na enu nti na mu ntene nka wa na man so obetumi afred say one friend pa obetumi test me. I feel that you better to tell me that to call send a message WhatsApp message and say SMS you than edit so obetumi apeke call nti any update bia bia ye mfen kame omo etie inti the better one. The man did me need to so okra frame later. If I frame me first, I mean air kasa. Yes. It means you am pick your call. Yes. Later now frame. O frame na ask you on kelempo na now na kasa. E na yenso ye kasa e. And he say na Jube 12 and your frame say na eba. E na aba. E ya kwanhia. We say me call okra because we are I didn't see any ben. And I'm sure there be order than na crash na ko say ni but to be frank, akwanhia de ye nipa de ye boy homodin ase e besia no but e san say ye akwanhia sometimes you see the fact of the matter is that it was a head-on collision. That's what I got. When say bit no obey to me, I am careful. Yes, but you may not be sure of the other person. Yes, that's one thing about driving. You with my cautious, as careful as you can be, but the other party can be careless. Extremely careless. Extremely careless. Inti. Na kofa akwanhia ba. Inti mpamcho ubom paya bobi fama ye chaskele fama yen. Ye hia sempa ene ye de tumanu. Ye nim sabre ne abre nyina moye inti mo beye amaye. But ejuma ho yesi ye jo ne ene asempa ejuma ho. I'm ready ye. Ne manka we are in a super mood. Yes, mankana madada. My emre pa near David even have it in dra. Yes. And near dinner adventure with the bay. Yeah. Because you know how close like is family. So yeah. I've been worried if friend rain in Asampa. Very, very, very worried. And but Tim also a bomb Tim has been on call with me throughout. Yes. Tim yes, the information is that the no any the HR team call hospital or no Marco said here no more ascertaining the issues okay. So that's the info just before I information I free top a buy so we are down, but we are not out. Oh, of course. We are down, but we are not out. Until Bibi Abe okay. Bibi Abe okay. Now, akwesi Olympic lone eko. Omo quiet sao. Assistant. Almost 7 days to appeal, but assistant now omo. But they are omo ko. Say when there is a ruling. Okay, as it stands now there, but they feel that they have say November now, first to anybody. Yes.
And after now, I implemented the sanctions.
November last year.
Yes.
November there was like a warning.
A warning, yes.
So
they, now,
yes,
sanctions,
so they gave them a warning in November. So in January, the transfer band at Tomoso. Senebe omuntu sign players. But still, they couldn't manage a finances. Yeah, team no then.
But the same owner as Crystal Palace
and Botafogo.
Botafogo.
Yes.
I know, say the co-owner no. Where uni shares every where your co-owner Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace 43.9% shares of Crystal Palace.
What tons are shares?
I not in the process of selling shares
to mitigate Lyon.
Yeah, it's issues, so for him, if he's able to make sale of his percentage now, with my balance in the books now, Lyon.
Now say Botafogo, almost winning 2 games, Club World Cup.
Master.
Sika be
Botafogo sika and no Brazil komo no obetimako
adentia I am owner
David enya how
baako eho akwa hohihia mu no aden na me nkofa baako na me fenko ye
so why
me leverage on the effort of the other one.
So why don't they allow clubs are more a significant owner?
Yes.
Two clubs or more, one significant owner
to participate in
the same competition. Why is it not allowed?
That's
so you can say that, okay, me I'm Mesika. And I'm say Crystal Palace, more significant shares room, any Lyon, Omunyakobo Europa League. Therefore, I have the capacity to maintain all those clubs. So I then person Mame Kwine. I took an example here.
Oh, no, so I'm born and say no.
Red Bull,
Leipzig, I'll be sad. So I'm born.
No, but they're different. No, and this is Wimbledon. That is why Crystal Palace. If you have followed the case critically, Crystal Palace, hope he said the ban for Lyon will stay.
Yes, because they can compete in the
because if the ban doesn't stay,
yes,
Crystal Palace cannot compete in the Europa League.
Yes,
based on the fact that, yes. And it is even one of the reasons in here. John Texter, who is the co-owner of or pre-sale, Obeton the 43.9% shares in Crystal Palace. And so Oton shares now, Obenya 2 benefits.
Yes.
1, Crystal Palace ebe di omo normally to be competing in the Europa League. And then Obenya's council Eddie Ekura Lyon move. Because in fact between the two teams, he sees Lyon as a bigger club.
Yes. Of course, Lyon is.
He sees Lyon as a bigger club because it's a team as recent as 2020, the same finals of the Champions League. They've been consistent in the Champions League until.
I think 2023, 2024, I'm gonna win French league.
No, I'm winning Czech. I'm winning league in Czech. In fact, they won the league several times on the bounce. No, I'm winning league at 7. I think about 7 times on the bounce. And I'm doing almost 7 titles now. I'm won. But since then, they've been. Monaco, PSG,
Leo.
Okay.
Leo Naji.
Leo Naji. Yes. In between. Yes.
And I think Monaco so.
Yes.
And so it's between Marseille and then.
Olympic Marseille.
2010. They did more time.
2010. Yes. Aside the no, it has always been PSG.
Yes. And now, but that dance I may be a film back. Dance I may be a film back. So.
No, but Asempa, don't you think the reason why that rule is the same issue Lyon Safei, so that we will divided attention in terms of Sikasem, so that all the 2 clubs ebetimi flourish. And it's either say
you know why Lyon
concentrate.
Do you know why?
I think that's the thinking behind that.
Do you know why
rule?
The best team in is it CONCACAF? America on North America on
CONCACAF, yeah.
Do you know that the best club in CONCACAF is not competing in the Club World Cup?
Okay.
Champion,
if you know Leon, Leon.
Winning which one? The current one?
Yes.
No, but I said Ube to me winning
the current one, but no, coefficient.
No, the reason they were that is the reason Seattle Sounders. No, Los Angeles is playing. So there was a playoff between Los Angeles and then Club America. to find a replacement for Leon, all because Omonso were conflicting ownerships.
Okay.
So the two of them cannot play.
In
So
the same,
you can
in the same competition.
find check
in the same competition.
in the club World Cup. Into the affecting Leon. That's why they couldn't play in the competition. Until the man ball that playoff between Club America and Mexico.
Los Angeles.
And Los Angeles won, and then
they are playing.
And on the boy in the club World Cup. Until you see, make I say in a year now, RB Salzburg, any Leipzig, they were in the same group of the Champions League. I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
Now, I think now Leipzig was it under Nagelsmann?
No, it was under Gengen Pressing.
Gengen Pressing. Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph.
And so one of the teams needed a point. Not that team had qualified ahead. Now one of the teams needed just a point to qualify. Not team at home. Was it? I think Salzburg was qualifying, and now Leipzig in your point. You know, Salzburg called Leipzig home. And before that game, I was team Mamunya the same ownership there. So there a fair that Obejeme. And now Salzburg got share Leipzig. So that now argument agreement now for be aiding is it's just like Happy FM no YFM. Example that was not even what we're discussing, but maybe management, you know, there's competition among the we say we nya there, oh we are there so. Inti a person who no bra wesu. You want say Prince ko coach here am ko share 5 yi. Yeah, you obi omo. Prince so asan. Inti on person mo bo no mo bra wesu. Na who say ball no ye den. Untimi omo to chi wan show 2 3 or bo wa show 5. Say the be half time with my pamu coach. Is it so?
So Asema okay was in 2018 Europa League. Now RB Salzburg and RB Leipzig, you know, the same group.
Okay.
First leg was played. The first leg was played 20th September 2018. Salzburg Esche Leipzig 3-2. The second leg, was played on 29th November 2018. Salzburg Esche Leipzig 1-0.
Yes.
They were in the same group.
So now Leipzig here 1 point. And we knew that both of them no more the same ownership. So in Quebec fair, saying Charlie with the 1 point and I'm share. But they beat them. It can be that we can have the same ownership, but
different interests. But it's difficult. How do you explain that? It's very difficult.
No, but you see,
on paper it looks good, but in practicality it's difficult.
No. Crystal Palace there, no. If it goes to court, they will win it because already Crystal Palace in a preliminary ruling in their favor because Nipana or only Olympic Lyon outright, you know. Shares in a war.
John Texter.
No, but the shares in is 43%.
Yes.
43.9. 44%.
Yes. Yes.
Significant.
Yes.
It's significant.
Our significant shares. But you see, management structure no, different. The same argument now, Red Bull for no, because the company Red Bull and only
both clubs.
But management is different.
But management no different. Inti Crystal Palace because Yankai say answer na Salzburg and Super compete in Europe with Leipzig. The same thing. They went to court and they won it.
Yeah.
But you see, Leon Diano and Leon Diano is just because some problem na Javier Tebas. They will see Barca console. Leon is spending more than they earn. Their books, is not balanced. Inti, usha organization in charge, direction national to control the GISON, DNCG. They are the watchdogs responsible for monitoring the financial health
of the clubs,
of French air football clubs. Inti obetumi akoton ne shares no kwa no.
Still, if books name balance,
He cannot bring the money outright. So the Bible shame because they say go o scar obetumi apompi shame. But you see, Leon problem they say they are among the highest paid teams
clubs
in the League One.
in the league.
Paying club.
Yeah. Paying club.
Paying
yes.
clubs. Ryan check mu no enye sika keto na omoje o.
In fact, they, because of such situations, so must let it go two of their most expensive Lopez ni Lacazette.
Yes.
Enye sika keto no.
Yes.
They should have let them go in January
To balance the books.
to balance the books.
Omo anye.
So
But remember January they were competing in the Europa.
And they were in good form.
They were in good form.
Until United, in fact, they were win against United
Yes.
until the last minute.
That game was a win.
So
for
you see,
them.
and no more target.
Yes.
That they finish in the top 4, they win the Europa League, they get some
Huge sums of
money, 60 million be 70 be to my baba there. Abe shame
Not balance.
not balance it, but it backfired. Inti Leono, appeal no more kono. Say enye because you see, you can't bomb koko 2 times. Ya bomb koko 2 times.
The appeal will be difficult for them.
Yeah, nam kese.
But
But
the problem started in October, if you remember.
Yes.
That was when Texter Ebe announced say they are in debt of 422 million
Euros.
Definitely, it raised eyebrows. Say, who are in debt of 422 million? That is huge.
So you see, a hono and omo bomb koko no.
Say November, and on the bar say,
So ya bomb koko November. No, so October na Texter Becca say, and on bomb koko November.
Balance your books.
Balance your book.
Balance your books.
Inti-
Mitigate this
you see,
financial crisis.
In all of this, they still wanted to sign players in January, but
No, because they almost formed. They were targeting the league, making tough.
yeah,
for
but
playing
you see,
the Champions League.
at the end of the day,
But Europa, they were in a good form.
but you see, at the end of the day, so as an entity, so we say Obia the car, even the money making machine Manchester United kwa the car.
of course.
But you see, at say
A sustainable level.
you have to be able to sustain your debt. So if you get to the time that you are not able to sustain your debt, that is where until you know baby omo inti say I just say be a sponsorship be back. I just says you see I just say sponsorship be back or they saw the club.
Enunti na nkrofo asempa nkrofo bebre susu se senka Barcelona any other small club in La Liga and come see relegate you.
Oh yes,
You see,
because they te go omo so no enye sika ketwa na ye kan.
but we will look for statement, Do you see that one of their points is that they are one of the biggest teams in
Yes,
France.
in France,
And
yes.
therefore they cannot do them this way.
Yes. And I
so-
think say that's what they had to leverage.
So you see, at the end, sir, Barca there no. The difference is that Barca the Cabri.
There's no difference between
No.
Barca and Lyon.
There's a difference. The difference between Barca and a Lyon saying Barca no la visina omo tumi activate no Barca at the Cabri, but they are still able to service their debt of between because stadium now raise over 1.5 billion the debt now won't say every year service 8 million to 12 million euros. And sasika name stadium
naming
right
broadcast
right so Barca are able.
You are talking about the Spotify deal.
Yes. So Barca are able to if not Nenkenya La Liga kwana go after them.
UEFA.
No UEFA, like the government themselves, because Barcelona Sena Spain like any other treat like any other public company
entity.
Leon then at this moment third volley because Chelsea when Premier League when buy clubs in proper financial standing Chelsea na lead Won't you won't tias about
Oponsa bogus investment
players no matuto ni nyina but see
or the Chelsea infrastructure estate no
yes
and or they are show up for some
yes,
of these things.
Said the name can say how did they set up a candidate a set up a Chelsea no and today I know because a stadium crown and you say no ma set up no or much church owners no because at the time no now hotels ni winning no it didn't belong to the owners of the team say ebia mom call it short no or mom different owner and o ma ton sa hotels ni no ama the third volley clearly consult and o ma saying e dia rent o inti Leon dia no they will have to find legitimate ways to raise revenue to go past the red line. Anya Sadia obetuma ton ne close to 44% shares in Crystal Palace for 2 billion. He can't just because Obono always kapa.
Yes.
So can say go only a year 100 million. It's simple. But you see, anything Manchester City for no money a year Premier League ATP associated party rules no ekun tokwa every day no because so when we need some tokwa na City who bet on because say woman shake air condition company no so to me sorry Rebecca say made the 40 million sponsor Manchester United but sa ATP rules no say check the fair market value in the government check so United is the biggest in terms of fan base and team bia so advertising no your fans na ukọ den ukọ tom am better nke ko United and ke bi o metua 10 million into usi there who betua 40 million ama Man City no na we no mo yen but Leon I think that I see no o man say kwa ban penny for
I think said that's their strongest strategy center. Big club,
yes,
we should not be treated this way.
But you see, unfortunately for them, Bordeaux 5 times Premier League champion. Lyon 5. In fact, Bordeaux were in the second tier. They took them to I'm kind of saying amateur status.
No, so no more. League 2. And on my side, I don't call 30. The
amateur.
Amateur.
They have taken them to the amateur. Say baby, I will level ne do no. You won't say a professional no. Untumi embo, untumi ensumu. In terms of amateur. So I go to France one day. They don't joke with those things. And you may praise and worship and not pay.
Any young quite.
Mama Kuma, Asama to me, woman, you may move me, man of Yara.
Otinyumuya na onim se praise and worship akwesi yanko.
I mean, chow in there, Collins, my Tommy when I read one. I must say, anyway, I mean, in them, some crew 13. I'm a praise and worship. In crew.
Okay, no.
And crew 13.
Mama, 13 minutes for 1 minute to be a back.
And crew 13. And then,
Mama, 13 minutes.
In praise worship, no, me born too. But my main shot here, in there. Who say? And then there's a big game happening at Tuba,
Kaswa.
Yes.
Right, then game.
We know they call it my Tuba anyway. I know, mention that need and said that anyway, but police. Any fetterman and a elbow Tuba.
Police ladies.
No, so maybe Central Region Division 2 playoff no mobile. Now the winner comes to represent Central Region in Division 1. Minimum going to make free. Siudu and Cape Coast Stadium and Bebo Tuba. Say Tuba so in the Central Region, right?
Yes.
Tuba so in the Central Region.
Yes.
In Bebo Tuba. I don't know the reason. I feel that probably they should have played it
Cape Coast
Sports Stadium.
Last year, Honor Mobile Finals.
But I also get the impression, say, they are bringing it to Tuba because of proximity.
To both clubs?
Yes, in a sense. One, Tuba Benfete.
And I'm Dr. Santifuku.
Yes.
I know he's a member of the Central Regional RFA.
Oh,
and okay. Right, you say.
Mini Pakojo Owusu Safo, Abasi Tuba Ewakra. Tuba Wakra. Tuba wo. Gomwa say Tuba wo.
Ubi so be there ote Accra, where in Accra se Kaswa. Nti eya na confusing crofo kakra.
Okay, or say Kojo Owusu Safo, Minipa. Or say Tuba is under the Botiano English Amanfrom constituency. Yes. Sano Onodiaba. Enti Tuba ena mobile game no. But Prince Unim, so I feel that Ebia because fete ebeng Tuba no. And a police team in so no. Because a police team no, naturally, for a police force everywhere will gravitate towards them. And it is the biggest police team currently. Because it is a team that is likely to represent police in Division 1. I don't know if you're getting my point.
Ghana Police Service.
Hey. We're almost Central Regional team. And now, you see?
Okay, Madam for referee Julian Nunu, Eddie Abase, Tuba, Gansaf, and under Greater Accra.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You said the Minipa Kojo Owusu Safo.
All right. For number we Dr. Santifuku.
Yes. Why you playing
Accra? Accra and not Central Region.
Yes.
Because Central Regional playoff finals. Yes.
A big game. Feteman and police and able. Now the reason I make us say, on your proximity, no, until Feteman Fete Tuba, so their fans can come in their numbers. And now police for obviously the way Sisia Tete Yonu and me sure say Lydia and in charge of sports.
A man in charge. I know, sir. In the whole sports there's a person in charge. Yes.
And I said, I'm going to police for sports so obviously when they play it in Tuba, I can promise you that they will have a litany of police for Akko supporting team
no kobo ema league no matcha a police for a call na nya police for kito sir on show mo match me ko show mo match omo ni azakes.
So safety there is not an issue in their games.
Debi kra. Enti safety there omo no be go in their numbers na say omo ball finance ewo University of Ghana Stadium when hu.
Yes.
Police ladies ni ampem da ko. When hu de omo ye ho. Enti security there enye in da me venue no sua no Tuba ho no venue no. Ena o kan ya twemaduensu say if enu kra betimi a continue oma.
Okay. But we say sometimes na mo pay. Bibia, o me nya crowd no more. O hwe de ekoso o. What follow greater crowd number Teshino. Oh, crowd there call. I was there through life for first game. Me push am confuse that game.
First game. Finals no. Oba be ball across sports stadium.
Yes. Because of the numbers are echo and people tell the second division no, let's not downplay it too.
Debi. Encrofor paper.
Let's not downplay it too.
Na bono hafo. Omo numbers no, omo finals no.
Arsenal there na. Arsenal qualify.
Jai.
Because Arsenal qualify. So now they are back into Division 1.
Yes, Division 1. Jai. Enye ni packet 1 e kohwe no. Enti first one no.
Yes, enti me need this game nature between police and then Feteman. And police for no, if they're able to qualify, that means police team number first division no, Division 1 no.
Oyire ne ho kakra bi obetimi number premier.
This is the police team the Central Regional team no, any amu team. So I think that say Dr. Ababet my more clarification on the team. On my more clarification on it.
O kan doctor there yenyan kasa ya danfo ene enua pani. Or a lecturer ewo Cape Coast University. Dr. Asantifuku. And minimum so say or ye member of the Central Regional Football Association. Doc, yamwako about the Ba Happy 98.9 FM.
Yeah, I'm a chair from a TV.
Dog ye da se pa se ena no pay ye frɛ na wagye ye so where the first question kran say na then na Central Regional playoff na modi aba tuba na ebebo na mamo ewo Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
Tuba is Central Region. If everybody in Central Region. Mr. Robert Otieku Duncan, one of his policies is Obeshama football acrobat the Central Regional Medal League, idea mono in Cape Coast alone. Last time about the Cape Coast, before Cape Coast board was straight through. Before that, also, there will be other places and the Kobo Bapo Juma Assassin. And they are going to it's the right direction due to the policy of rotation. About Mr. Robert Otieku Duncan back with Jackson. So in agency, the official I'm also the access the Middle League in India on the call round of the opportunity to play them for able to keep pushing upon the team back up and keep pushing that they are qualified. And it's shy upon a year to.
Okay, the entire ye busa asa question we say for us here near nim say Tuba ewo under Central Region, but ye nya text messages say Tuba is under Gansaf ewo enyine shiraman from constituency ewo Gansaf enti no say ye sadia na Greater Accra nuntina ema me busa asa asemi ubetimi a confirm ya ma say Tuba under Central Region ana.
Yes, what's been known from the clubs who are in Kaswa play at Tuba. Whether it is in whatever region, that's not a matter of concern. The matter of concern is the venue grounds which our teams use the ball. One of the venues, so we show a Tuba Park where our teams play. So we see that as part of our location. And in case you say, I'm more in a Central Region, Kaswa area, it's a more match. We deal with the venue, not necessarily whether it's in Gasa or it's in this district. We deal with the venue.
Okay, Ntimo venue no na yen hwe two teams ne kakra yenim se police team no menim omudi ni ba menim se police team ene Feteman na Central Regional police command no ena omu team ene a qualify ya omo bebo se omo timi qualify omo ba Premier League yan omo ba Division 1 yan na
police national police from Ghana na omo male team member team the omo Central Region I want the team no OBIBA into police 14 solely police in Central Region for OBIBA and I think they recruit them to come and play. Police from Ghana United. Yes, some police national SC. More Central.
Wow. Yeah, that's a power with this clarification. Now, season and I mean the playoff no. Ninyina eko saying Obekaya last year around this same time. Yeah, Nemo Kasaya na. As a match because so na basa I remember the Cape Coast invest in team no and one other club de basa eba ma ye di hu nkomokra wa ha ma call for camp ema bibia course so season we no na etesen
very good teams now mobile this time no the group very well with only 18 teams a very good now we play a group of 16 teams of more with those teams. I expect some each team to play in the semi-finals and finals. The intent of Pakistan, in fact, is very peaceful. Last time, the University of Cape Coast and Betanasi in about finals.
Yes, Betanasi. Yes.
This time, Betanasi got to the semi-final. Perfected, man, Eshaw. The moment me, I can do a year final. And police national so share 2 months. I'm sent to me and go to find that police are going to find that. So far, so very good. Security has been very tight. In terms of medical arrangement, in terms of publicity, we show the life when we actually go to this area. If you see a bit of the match, and go over the question, now question to ban West. Then the match live on Facebook. I will be actually. Those should be a referee performance have been up. Because with any complaints about referee performance. This time around, I'm reading football association executive council or any referee being called. That's like any more job say. The issue be a concern is the officiating. So officiating has been very good. Be anywhere complaining. There will be one or two issues concerning officiating. Right now, we depend. We many but so far it's been very good. The patrons and our supporters have been good. And so we say two semi-final matches this year. We had a lot of people coming to watch. Police for the supporters by Veterans for the supporters by Fatima the supporters by. We are hoping to say and the support will be increased based on what we have experienced in our previous matches concerning these two teams. So first of all, a Tuba and a police force by Tuba. The police for a departed over Fatima to the departed over. We are expecting expectation will increase today.
Eno Dr. Asante Fuku na we de mami Musa o maybe ba kumienu bi na yemfensi me busa se two clubs here bo finals ugidi se obi obetimi awini bia ebeye worldy representation ama central region in the division 1 ana because me busa because enye all the time and are the best clubs etimi emiti ewo finals ebia na at the semi-final crown no be oha na hoden was ropa about football there results etimi call baby
okay. Spend some time now since I've almost spent 4 years now India or Central Region by Division 1 we are now saying echo back to Division 2 even last year we had 2 of our teams more qualified back to Division back to Division 2 Red Bull and Vipers. For since I have 4 years, Soccer International qualified almost stay here or stay. This time around, UCC youngsters or more are qualified. I am more qualified by Division 1, almost stay our Central Region. I just say at least you have had one stay UCC youngsters out also 9 in the league. This time around, we are hoping teams number one they can stay because that is the mission of the Central Regional Football Association. It seems to be a person mobile who will come back to Division 2. That's why everything is very fair. Players know I will be up by teams will be up by the number one world champion. With Police National, they've been very creditable. With players on my area and Police for number one, in fact, they are showing class. With Fatima, they are very young exuberant, few experienced ones. Or combined. If a police team rely on experience, while such a youngsters rely on youthful exuberance, they will be qualified in terms of infrastructure. I think about 3 clubs in their age when it comes to the Division 1. The police they have demonstrated that yes, they have the resources. With such a manner, they have also demonstrated they have the resources to come to the Division 1 and stay. If we hope to see any of the teams of the qualifier, but you are going through any of the resources why not? They can play in the Division 1 league. There are so many few adjustments in their team. Where they are Division 1, it's not Division 2. You may have few adjustments, but you're hoping to say they are worthy champions will be able to play in the Division 1 league, as UCC has done.
And I know, sir, Monin Subedi Swadru or Blast Echi. As I say, almost so yes.
Yeah, but for much qualifying team. Welcome to like especially the job. You play the next you didn't have at least you have 2 teams from the circle in the Ghana Premier.
Now, Yebehu Professor Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun say o coachy Premier League side biana.
And they come on
Oh, sir, we put the person the jara, me person the 2 years so. Me person the 2 years so.
We cap a headline of Ghana. I thought I can make up a headline of Ghana.
Okay, Mpacho, where the facha me, how if one in a Rihanna, yes or no? How were United? Omone Prosper, Dr. Prosper Natiogo, Omo Wie. How were United? Some are qualified by Premier League, formerly Liberty Professionals. Omone Prosper Rihanna.
Oh, it's a surprise news to me. Maybe I want to catch someone in the area. It's a surprise to me.
Where the Medundu microphones, no, they are catching me one chain. In a way.
Oh, say, okay, Crumpa, their teams will be definitely will be striking him as one of the number one coaches in Ghana. So, they're just keeping all those things in our chest. I'm very soon, if you would have to coach in Ghana, yes, it will come out. But for now, we have not taken decision as to say, oh, Kochi or Ghana and that's or how there have been other options that I've said, both in Ghana and other countries. So they are under consideration.
Dr. Asante Fuku, you better sepa, say now no pay your fro na YGS. So Abreni na your fro wa AOGS unti, ye da sepa, enti. No, Dr. Asante Fuku, Asempa, and out in Kano. Enti, the enti me busano, Dr. Ogundi and say, or yene repa nesa, or you'll be or Casamana and Sentina, me busan, or say office be brio on decided yet, but I will clarify issues, no, or say omono, the concentration is not whether say a central region and I say a greater Accra, but omu yusu as a venue for the central regional football entina omobo we know and omo run a rotation policy enti omo mono finance ne wo baby back.
No, that is not even the point. You see, let me say a message from someone where will be me Benjamin Futu Kote.
Yes, okay.
The manager.
Okay.
I sent him a message. You see, I'm not sure that in fact this case can then come in some, but I was just trying to project the game now more and I'm buy. So I don't think I made any disparaging comment on this issue. And
No. Aden, then.
Yes, but the comment what about it's like I'm attacking them.
Attacking which people?
Central region. I don't know. Or game number one and I was just trying to promote the game that they are playing.
But that's what we are doing.
And I even said it was in the central region until say I want for quite messages by
say me all along
say
if you say Tuba I was central region
under Kaswa
area. Yes, under Kaswa area
because I'm find say yes. Until say by say anyhow. So
no, but say on can be born.
Yes, so I'm surprised the kind of message.
Ebia wentie obi na wetie na ebi o ka kire no enti no o yes ah.
Yes, because
say
I'm not sure.
Ya ka ebia on kasa.
I was only projecting.
We are streaming on Facebook enti so person o te de o kan ya obetimi ono abetimi akotie e o Facebook enti ento aso.
All I'm saying is I'm from go share game because a very big game. It's also police for team power no.
Your police if we are Ghana nyina.
Team power no.
Team based in Winneba.
Okay.
So the team is based in Winneba.
Okay.
But Ghana police nyina omoma ma team no.
Wow. And then they all be butu.
They said the omoma team
winning league.
Winning league ombekọ wafu omunya ombekọ CAF Women's Champions League.
And so I was only saying that even proximity in on the game about to say so I didn't say anything about it. And I'm a second one so yeah in there Ashaiman third division so airborne on playoff second round of games so I'm also airborne in there into the Ashaiman FA division 3 middle league and match day 2 and there into Old Gold any Goshen about 12 p.m. and after so 3 p.m. Ashaiman yes 3 p.m. Ashaiman Youth any Ashaiman Revelation and Super Bowl. Ashaiman Revelation on a party boy, you know.
Okay.
Francis na mutim no.
Okay.
Revelation.
Okay.
And number second division and I'm call third division. Yes.
And the behuru ne o Ashaiman behuru ne papa.
Wednesday 25th and they are matches in the ball Sakasaka Park. And
the famous Sakasaka Park.
Motorway on. And then from 12 p.m. we'll be encore. Na Uncle share games ni bi e wo ho
ochina so ye be report wo ho
yes me try say minim say
o ba ko hwe bi
mapo so amre but on the back cry dey be me ma for ho akohwe bi amedu dey be ju omajuma oni jude mu omuna mojamu no mojamu no betimi ayese ejuma
yeah asani o mana
e dey apostle amre we nim to munko
then any
monko
juma baby abesuma bi omonko me baby amesuma mu bi omonko baby amesuma bi
o person ma kran say we do on wa ko kran ke
enti eno ano no ana
ai na me nye 1 minute bi
Yeah, 1 minute in Yanko.
Menya 1 minute. I've told you that from now until the 5th of July. Ja medibema coach mwen say muna coach
came last
no. It's suicide die. From so, now
say why then
say ni money bonu enso ani. Inti ya boni ja se de be ani be bre hu say yenkodi agro.
O boni ja ti se kusi a o shebum na penalty no. Boni ja no apie.
And then obo game at 4 p.m. Ghana ni Benin. We winning Malawi. I'm say yam two nyum enfan friend because we winning against
Benin. The be walk in the park and
yes. Inti
and you walk in the park na because Benin Malawi mun enyo omkwago. You South Africa.
You see, in a tournament situation, tournament, you don't play against opponent and who no. It is
going to a tournament. No, you see, when you are playing your games, when you are playing your games, you a structure to play your games. So you start from low,
yes.
Then you go to mid, and then you go to the high tempo friendly games.
So you can say Benin is ahead of the Onene ball over the weekend.
Malawi, you know.
Yes.
And the last top game we play is against Nigeria. You're born Nigeria. After Nigeria, then we're going to play against South Africa. Into the high profile game against Nigeria.
Yes.
Into you're born gradually.
Yes.
This Benin game, no, I'm saying that Benin in 2023 alone, yes, almost 3 times. Okay, I say about Olympic qualifiers. No?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, Zambia.
Yes, Zambia and Kuyi.
Yes, Shomo, and a share Namibia. And so, yes, someone share Namibia and Sana. Zambia, it was the most painful defeat that Ghana in the last 10 years. Because I'm share 1-0. As at the 95th minute, we were leading them 3-2.
Yeah.
That was Zambia. Until that Jennifer Kujo red card, last minute free kick. Now, the last kick of the game, I'm going to take out 3-3. Very, very painful. But coach will buy no. Mu coach na makofa na buy we jo mu coach no. Me hu ni ye kra prince.
Came last.
Me hu ni ye. We catch him playing fa. You perceive we say get next press you mo. You perceive we say get ni ball. And mu nya results so we must see performance and results. Because you see the pecking order no Ghana ya ko echire pecking order no. The pecking order Ghana ya ko echire bebre. First na ye ni Nigeria. And the South Africa and Cameroon is we cannot continue this way. Do us as a brother. So you would expect that the team will give us a very, very good performance. You will not take into near monitor the friendly games not born closely with 2 things: results and performance. Manuesi. Instead of person can say yes, idea be a better fridge move. Akwesi Ajimai. Ochina me win here on Mr. Akwesi Ajimai. Ochina president worship him on Mr. Akwesi Ajimai. Ochina so we media.
Why?
And me so say come beyond the chairman.
No, why then? No, Ochina the obe can say me sensor.
No. Me say so Ochina so many media. And come beyond many media.
I say who say play more off. Ma who say
on.
Praise and worship no. Yen sensao.
Debi.
Praise and worship no. Ba unu obi andwen.
Praise and worship. Eyo Mr. Akwesi
obi andwen.
Debi.
Na Ochina no many media ha. And them
on the onipa na obeye no de be sensa.
That mean sensa because Mr. Kwesi Ajimosi, we should be fearless, bold, but don't insult. If you are we should be bold, fearless, but don't insult.
Yes.
And one
Francis Nazo Chiao.
Francis Omunyina support revelation.
I see obema me akade bi kura na me da kom na me da kom
na e se ekọ
eba na da kom
eba na da nti na ye da se eba akugina wanam ni akoya presentation kama jo ye 5 minutes mama ni enko foreign
ekrom ha
1 minute mama last year
ekrom ha
1 minute bi mama
ekrom ha nsem how
open support
you see ade ba ko amehun say yensua ade na eya na eya den say obeka se mpanifo mo krom mu nsua ade
No, see en kasa nkyere penisa.
Enti am say na enti men kan there because asem penifo mo kroma no.
Kan wasem na yi anu fi.
No, but and me if me anya ye.
And now they generalizing ye Ghana for ye nsuya.
That be asem we enga Ghana for because adam meka no the management of our facilities enya enkola na manage.
Oh there you too for na posa.
No, I'm saying that management of public facilities akola ben o wonu 20 sa me age mate ben na manage public facility okroma.
Oh there kan was said your person can be
even National Sports Authority boss I can so wa branty which are 40s.
Of course.
Inti am ka say ase mpanifo mo kroma no
on any deputies ni nyina
they
are about 40.
Yes. Inti mpanifo mo kroma no repetitive mistakes. And they be omo ye.
Repetitive no che say omo ye nne
Professor Peter Chumesi.
Baby o bi anchia na no pay. He was a friend to HappySports.
Yechina boso sa on management of Air Stadium. Professor Peter Chumesi. Yechina boso sa in fact oko parliament. Emma the Public Accounts Committee besides if you don't is it the former sports minister Okasa he say our catch say until we have pitch covers am I for stadiums and any shows bio. Yes. University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Now you be really pick videos no. Prince Mamindi kan enka say in some way I may be kan
invasion no mo ye hot 22nd ho asem na okay.
Na asem no de e be yanka na ncha say yanka o. Invasion no. We na kan be say me dey chef fridge mu mabusu mu eso. But ese na me yiba.
Invasion 2025 at Legon Sports Stadium.
Yes. Me dey kan be ka say last year is it Christ Embassy omo organize show ewo Sierra Leone stadium so that you would most
Liberia
stadium na Liberia no bro mo bre na FIFA bani omo no CAF bani omo kobo omo bo outside inti sa stadium no omo fendi ago. Now you see mama yentia Benjamin Fojo Ministries na Prophet Benjamin Fojo we enye o wasem na
touch not my anointed.
Nse touch
and do them no harm.
That be me touch ye.
No.
Inti we enye into obi tia enye se bia Prophet Benjamin Fojo ena mini na nya ono HappySports eni ne omo aye ni omo ewa asem
managers of the
facility.
Legon
Stadium ye nyina enie
baby omo ball FA fan na no enie
ye nyina yaka. Say one problem bakupa Legon Stadium pitch. She machines she stage ya mount without any cover. Inti we are going to have the same pitch cover conversation I have about Accra Sports Stadium Legon Subio. And you see, Prince, ye mountain stage we are. Say na ye be that then wo form no. Stadium no pitch na nkasa nya ye say ye ni say. Ye wi a enche renovation e beba no na oman no football no because see ano President Mame who say see ano Ghana no ye ya cheselo
we say University of Ghana omo na say omo pe omo IGF na omo de.
You see omo nye we ewi omo ba ka kire say ye kwa kofa sika from consolidated for be renovate because
no but say we free we University of Ghana na de ma omo University of Ghana na say omo ye.
But you see it's a public facility. It was built with public facility, public money. Funds. Because already sika ye di stadium no kwa na ye hu so. Yes remo management of University of Ghana mu ni page cabesa obi beye programmer omum kope baby nkwa set ya.
Joe say o hwe picture especially the dasu year as a stage no ACBB so ensi red carpet ne so.
Dabi.
Sa red carpet ni sɛ nimu nko akeke
wɔn sɛ red carpet ni sɛ nimu ɛna wɔn de hyɛ nimu saa nti the dignitaries no ɛba no ma fa red carpet no ma Collins back wɔn sɛ ndadeɛ no ndadeɛ a yɛde lights and adeɛ abɔ yes Romo. We've had this conversation about Accra Sports Stadium. Baba Yara. It cannot also be Legon. Let's just say yeah, the papa bia bana yes no sa.
Invasion omo year omo to nyina yeah whole light sa no.
Oh when they come up program there come up. But you see yen can say mamu fan rent.
Oh rent ya no rent no kwanya
and say because I don't know say you say ebusua gold yen fendi yetafro ho no yes Roma. We cannot come back to have the same conversations they be at Accra Sports Stadium because Accra Sports Stadium pitch covers any Kumasi ebeya nsem bebre ebeya nsem bebre
ebusua
on kase
gold no yen fendi na tafre
kasakwan na say enye kasakwan so ye
no enye kasakwan na ebe
okay
nti we wana wotina na o kana say asema mpanyifo
mpanyifo akama
mama all right
but you see praise medicine yes Romo say no way
brane enko
emani insisi bio because we cannot go back to the mistakes that we've complained before. Say no more way in na yesi facility no, ma yemfa ma NSA.
Na ye de ma legon.
Na ye gina mu.
Ye nya na ye gima legon.
Ye gina mu na ye de ama mu. Mama, you see, manage ade ni ya ama nya fe kwa na ye demonstration say Accra Sports Stadium na dey na ye nyen ka mo ho.
Me da se. Right, Brani Uncle.
Akpena mauna gode ala. Muchas gracias, Dios. Mucho obrigado. Na chese erade edawase. Sera no pay. Wama ya hodie ni kabia ya no yabe. Yegu so esi enan so. Esom sedia ese. Sena mpenifo taika na kwa sum niura. Ewe nimiemu. Inti ya hundodu ya nso still a ejira enan so. Babe som seni ese. Insemini bebrebe. Ena makrucha ene yi me babe judwamu ede ama happy 98.9 FM TFO nyina kai na hye no so se FIFA Club World Cup no egu so a ekoso den interesting results ena apiepie mu a ye babe brobro ho so ede achel interpassion chasem enfree Geodios Park on Nashville Auckland City for any Boca Juniors and the game no hye so na nkadodo na ahwe nim se after say Bayern Eshon be 10 ama SL Benfica enso Eshon Munsiano na Boca Juniors kwakwachi omo ayom hu adwuma na so game ne ba na wie no na obi ahye ne yonko no eka baako on man eno ne ahrewo sem kakra endra ato Boca Juniors for na mantimi ending kunim uramo Bank of America Stadium SL Benfica boboko no echi Bayern Munich ebone kare baako opribia wentimi ante horman ehun sem bebrebe enso etimi aba ho ene ahomachi game baako etwaguye Lincoln Financial Field Esperance de Tunis etna ho ama Chelsea the Blues eto hye no so abode karamiensa wentimi ensimu agye 45+3 ena 1000 adarabioyo etimi eto atere di kan edema Chelsea boboko no 45+5 Liam Delap enso etimi enya the second goal edema boboko a Jeffreno aye Chelsea ene fempono 90+7 Tarek George enso erebako epeso na right after the game and yabopene Vincenzo Maresca oya manager edema Chelsea boboko no ene yebisa se enzo 98.9 na sign ana oka ede afa ho ono se nani agi papa kwan Chelsea fa so esi akan no na ose omulusu to Flamingo no eha omuye papa nti nkunimdie no na nkunimdie na omuhwe no se be bom emo mentality no asa gira nan so pa Enzo Maresca.
I'm very happy. After the defeat, we wanted the win to continue to build a winner mentality. And I think the players, they were good. And now we can think to the next one.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Vincenzo Maresca and Yetin and Casse Okan about said Chelsea etibidin kurim 3-0 ho yebe jani muno and yebisa say Enzo Osham next game I'm on SL Benfica Boboko no and Kwakoshia then and our career found and also more 2 to 3 days I want to prepare say conditions say Americano and Koye but on Shabwa send kunim do no call Ediama Chelsea Boboko.
No, anyway, now we just finished the game. We have 2-3 days to prepare the game. Again, with this condition, we're going to try to do our best.
We ane kakra Enzo Maresca Enzo Eretuja na Liam Delap new striker kakra Chelsea Boboko no etimi akọ tebri no na ba na obai e Club World Cup no no wama 1 assist as a 1 goal ho na no ene ebisa Enzo set ohwe Liam Delap performance asenkra ene tie ho ono si goal no share no Abuano as a player and if you put in the teammates na osi eyoma hwahoa eyoma de pass omonsa etimi aka Liam Delap.
Yeah, no, it's good feeling for him. It's good feeling for the teammates. And
former player, Edema Chelsea Boboko no. In fact, Oboje Champions League na ho near beside the gamer Enzo Maresca boy no. Or ye 8 solid changes and or ye was our game no ma. All the players are full from watching. Ebe shemu boy ni nan kem fan kunim bi no call Edema. And or say tia. Near tell say in pen pino so uye sa changes na. Aya uko game na unhye den hu game no nsunsan so ebeba but or say Chelsea changes no mo ye no ebua team ni ye papa or say especially young players no ye omo dom hu adi papa or say Abrantia friend na champion no or say in the future great Chelsea as well.
Sometimes when you make those changes as well, you never know how it's going to play out. But it did play out really, really good today. And the good thing that I saw today, obviously, was also the young players like Chimpong that played really, really well. Players come in and get the opportunity to showcase what they can do. This young man here, Tyreek George, what a goal. Hit it with so much power and gives the keeper no chance. I mean, brilliant goal. He's hit this ball with so much power, so much better. And yeah, the keeper would have done a lot better. But I think the power that he put into this shot, give the keeper a little too much to do.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
John Obi Mikel and Yatin and Cano now and a game city be ebecheku TQL Stadium no Borussia Dortmund Boboko no and Osan HD at the Shishaso Samsung Hard Rock Stadium no Miami Gardens no Mamelodi Sundowns and the Flaminense and so at the Shishaso Dentendia yada one sem at the Miguel Cardoso and a training and as a coach at the Mamelodi Sundowns Boboko no Yebisan set and a Kanya set Oshe Africa contingent and I say clubs are Omoko representing Africa. The Club World Cup numa. Mamelodi Sundowns ball omo bono utimu se was 3 year papa na den kra and na show mukutu penei omo etimi adom hu adi kwani asanyina so the Club World Cup no say tia o si first game omo boy against Osan HD Boboko na including die ekode mo no o si eno na ginger team ni ye pa enei omo mo de ekon kan ye pa o si against Borussia Dortmund utimu samba na bibia ekoye adema Boboko a ye friend Sundowns ho na o si omo represent Africa ye pa the Club World Cup no mo sa enso South Africa omo Boboko no so and also omo kire sampa players ni bebre Sundowns team na omo mono was 3 papa Miguel Cardoso.
We understand the feedback that we got from the emotions that we produced throughout the game. And basically, that's also ultimately what we want. We want people to get excited about the way we play. We want people to be involved and want to know a little bit more about Mamelodi Sundowns and our reality and the football in South Africa, and obviously about our players and the coaches.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Okay, now you remo I want some kitten a dear attention our manane and farmer na Andre and Kevin Shemo and I Bobokwa Jeffrey Olympic Lyonnais and so in penifo elevator just set team no ya relegating no and na ko the French League 2 anymore na eno and who say bebrebe aba ya de April no so now the National Directorate of Air Management Control DNCG omo and omo share the financial aspect of the French League A clubs no nyina na omo sha bo set clubs no omo financial health ebe gina nan so ye papa se na be ya omo betimi amanage team ni ye ho na eno ana endra DNCG for impeni4 etimi atonsa erefred John Tester ono bobokwa ye friend Olympic Lyonnais ene dia one ene sporting director your friend Miguel Kalinja and omutimi ekopie mo honom na unim se Olympic Lyonnais bobokoro eka adokrom ye papa eka na adokrom no o de ko euros ma 175 million euros eka and omote o de ba dollars ma 203.34 million dollars na chese yiska wa kra and omode ho na eno ana impeni4 HMA DNCG for chema Oche eye omo financial strength ewo form ye papa inti enya dia ombetimi agina wonan so esi akan e the French League animal inti na penifo relegate omo na inti abane se omo akwanya se ombetimi appeal sa situation no ho na Julian Lawrence eye yemfa se okọ eye France ono ena yo mo kwabna yebo ho na yebisa ne se ono ena wo France manimu na omo enchiremu sansem we nyina ne kofa by cry etisen ho we ni nchiremu de man.
Yeah, they had interviews today with the French DNCG, which is basically the French regulators for football. They look after all the clubs' account, all the financial health of the professional clubs in France. And today was the day where John Textor and his director of football were going into the office to show their plan and explain why Lyon should not be relegated. Because if you remember back in November, they'd been provisionally relegated by the DNCG because at the time they were in debts of 175 million euros, so around 200 million pounds, let's say. And back then in November, the DNCG said, listen, if it stays like this, you're going to go down regardless of where you finish in the league. So you better sort out your accounts between now in November and June when you come back to see us. And John Textor was like, yes, don't worry, no problem. We will sell players in January. We will do the same before the end of June and all of that. We've got all this plan in place. So they went quite optimistic today to Paris to meet the DNCG. And actually, this news that came, an hour ago tonight was a massive earthquake in French football because we all thought or understood that Lyon would be okay. And actually, clearly, the plans they put forward for sorting out the financial issues were not convincing enough for the DNCG.
Inti yese aya plans John Tester and the sporting director Edekotu DNCG for no na enkoye omani anso eho inti ena o relegate aya bobokwa ye friend Olympic Lyonnais jada won sem ete ema anso wa yebisa aya Julian Lawrence enai den cry na say aya bobokwa ye friend Olympic Lyonnais yeah, send a back to the French League animal and Ochim say tia. Almost Omedi kind Atorian Checky at the number Manchester City Bobo Kono or see Omania bear 42.5 million pounds. I was Adionimo now or see players be to say Malik for fun amo dear here be seeing trauma and son of Metka as of this issue.
The thing is, they won't have much time between now and the appeal to put a plan in place that was different than the one they presented today. For example, they sold Ryan Cherky to Manchester City for 42.5 million euros. That was part of the plan. There were other things that John Textor wanted to do. For example, transferring funds from one of his clubs in his multi-club ownership company to Lyon. You obviously can't do. You can't take money off Botafogo to just put it on the Lyon account. So they've been trying to put a plan like that together. That didn't work. So now I'm just not sure what else they can do apart from maybe selling Malik Fofana to an English club, maybe another player or two. But again, they will be really running against the clock, and other clubs will also know that they need money very quickly, so they won't be in a powerful position, I guess, in terms of transfer markets and transfer fees. So I'm actually quite worried now because we've seen in the past clubs who were relegated, then appealed, then find a way, new investors, money coming in from one way or another to stay up. But for Lyon, it's just like I said, like the clock is ticking massively now.
We and Kaka Papa so attitude Julian Lawrence attitude and I don't pay a can so what to be on and Tia Banner said John Tester I can play an airplane for said Tiago Amadano while pen on any braba pa Yereba Sevi Olympic Lyonnais Okono anya hwe kra no Michael Essien esi akan edemom nti ose be 40 million euros ye wa okra no bra na efempo no onfa Thiago Almada enfa ma kama elho na we any players a dan kwa ma bia no wan sha na ombebu o makete mu ye be tom kra e de afi eye Olympic Lionel Boboko no mo Malik Fofana medical catchel obeko Georges eye Makataji ono nso betimi akọ Thiago Almada enso ebeko Corentin Tolisso enso ebeko Tana eye Tesman enso ebeko NS Nuama Apia o Ghana ni this year ono nso ebeko na efempo no Saya Kumbedi enso ebetimi akọ na efempo no Nicolas Tagliafico enso etimi ebu na ketemo e de afi air club na so ya yade wonsem ade amount na Andra Christian Gray ono osina kan edema Auckland City na ono enetimi eteka na ya edema Auckland City for na Boca Juniors for entimi ending kunim na entia ba no se na papa no oye teacher ni o oye teacher ni pa o kira de kama pa na yesi Oba Club World Cup no krampo na penifo se nya de o mema no kwan na waba enti oji leave honum and ono nso etimi be piem a ono nso etimi abeyasa abakwasem no ho na yesi okira de eye Mount Roskill Middle School eno Auckland na chese primary school oho na papa no so etimi ekira de a ono nso etimi abeto atena ya ede atia eye Boca Juniors Boboko no na Club World Cup no run of 16 parents ni binie say enetie Inter Miami Andra Joe ede tudwa ede mamo say omone Paris Saint-Germain Boboko no ena de be hihye so Botafogo ene Palmeiras we eye all Brazilian affair and also ebeko so na efempo no Bayern Munich enso ene Flamengo Boboko no enso ede aboani Chelsea the Blues ene SL Benfica enso ede be boani dendendia yada wonsem ede emau ewo dwumadie no so na Andra SL Benfica game no and omone aya Boboko a friend Bayern Munich game no omode hihye so no na yese wiem bobre no na nkon kan kra yese na ohyew ahuhuro wo mu ye papa yese be 35 to 36 degrees Celsius na je say wia no boye papa into the bench of aya Bayern Munich Boboko no first half no de na omaso esi no na che say da 17 chilling so and na omo chilling ewo air dressing room a first half no omo nso entimi amewura mu ewo nsensan no so a omo nso ehwe game no on TV ewo dressing room no ma yere won sam ete ema na Club World Cup we here the first time asade na si ubeka Borussia Dortmund game no omo ne Mamelodi Sundowns no and also omo etimi bench no enso etimi ehwe sa game no ewo eye dressing room a yere won sam ete ema ewo dwumadie no so yase all work and no play make Jack a dull boy into Manchester City Boboko no unim so mo so ejina mo den esi akan Club World Cup no mu na Andra team ni nyina ekopie mo beacha omo kojuju omo ho Joseph Pep Guardiola obetimi join live on Facebook na onso anya pictures ni bi ahwe kama omo kojuju omo kama ewo eye beacha ye don sam ete emao ewo dwumadie no so now Boboko friend Football Club Barcelona I'm say signing the many abriye papa signing players ahodo elho unim say Nico Williams many abre dendende a o many di sa abemu anachi na ene ukorum mo Brazil a yesi akola weso bia wadi mfie dunson just 17 years of age osina kan edema sports receive na ene intelligent reporter ye gather from Massa ne say Barca fo ni abre say abemu ana wadi mfie dunson ya friend eye Z Lucas Barca fo ni abre se omo so kwakofa abemu ana so e de aba na bibia akoso yie e de ama Football Club Barcelona Boboko no na UEFA club ranking aba 2025 no aba den na say enetie o club nkan wa so be hye papa am say me hu grofo no special grofo no me sheda hu mo Manchester United na first ten in here join live on Facebook say enetie Real Madrid Boboko no NNA on that top with 143,000 points and almost Etimianya Hall City at a second, Bayern Munich at a fourth, and if Liverpool Boboko no and so at that Bayern at a third and a Liverpool at a fourth, Paris Saint-Germain and so at the fifth home college really back on me no fempo yen twaso kama no that so insia Inter Milan Boboko no or that insia na Chelsea omo ye den number that 70 omo ba omanimo Chelsea at 7th, Borussia Dortmund at 8th position, NFL Pono AS Roma, and so at 9th on the table, NFL Pono Football Club Barcelona, and so at Tosu Edu or Kama Jadon Sam LT Amount. Now Ansu Fati Nyamia Doma Saturday. And Obuna Ketemu, Ediafi, a year Barcelona, so ye, Ako Piemo, El Bobo Quab, your friend AS Monaco, Nei, or Costa Luis Day, Nefem Pono, Kosia Kain, at the Ama Monaco Bobo Kono. Now, in Tiaban said, a Canadian sister, Bassa 4, Ewo GDA, Ewo Ansu Fatimu, in T. Man improved offer, not just say, or be renewing the contract, Nefem Pono, Webuna Ketemu, at the Ako Piemo. Ewo eje AS Monaco Bobo kono kai na sha no so se bosiabo na oko ehonoma Jadon Sam ente ema similar directors a confirm say Tio Hernandez no I say open new challenge o baby so open new challenge because o ma ye no maybe so make keep abemu an so ono so enye crowd say obeto aso esiakan ede ama AC Milan Bobo kono na entia ba no say hela move no still on course one shana dan kwa mabiano abemu no so etimi akopie mu akosina kan elho ye be gina we so na fem pono yere eche amanone nsem no nyina esikama elho Prince Obiba POAKWA Brown ba beto aso Obiba jiki
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, say since you show me to soccer bet, I see grains. Talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation, bro. It they go on for this side, Charlie. That be high for day. I be you know that, bro. Soccer bet they do the most. Then my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose.
SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
And Okretrodos high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to idea away ho. In few numuntem, se chima, near Friania, Fabra, Yensia Mawa, Yabesa Sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, a buogana fanenina. Into bibina opatwa, Banaiko, Neko dear, a be one cry, Tama, Kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a bonnet da Fomboko, Edemau, Siaka high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear Air Feno, Nea Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey, 0302 550000, and now Quabe and Tintanos, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, and no.
This is the home of champions.
Charlie, today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store. Where I do some small deposits. No, boom! Betika dash me 100% free bet. Today, beeper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. As in, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
When I get home and want something quick to chop, everything there inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water. So kiss made easy, yo. Kivo carry make Kivo carry for your office. Boarding house. Kivo carry everything there inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
Happy International Father's Month. we bring you greetings from E Productions. This June, we are offering a whopping discount for production services of all magnitude, be it personal, social, or corporate, to celebrate fathers. For other events happening after June, worry not, you can still enjoy same Father's Month discount once you place your order in the month of June. At E Productions, we are happy to assist you in capturing special moments within a friendly budget. Call 024-2755-323 or reach us via socials at E Productions. E Productions, capture the moment.
Happy 98.9 FM yasan baby masempa ewa hasan so ena jo wa ha. Me dear, this is the first time in my lifetime FIFA tournament. She nka me se me hwe bi. Senya dwuma yi ayeye enti na ese ye hwe bi ne ye beka ho asemo a. Anka enye o enye sa me dia competitions a me mind nim metna me hwe every match. We know, look, Club World Cup no emra said ye ne bono na. Even oko the hierarchy of FIFA, onipa ba akope ene pushi sa agenda yi. Eye Gian Infantino no president ne pe ene pushi sa agenda of this FIFA Club World Cup. Emra ne original FIFA Club World Cup. Ka by now ya bowie clubs no omo call mo vacation no ma ba be ball mo league.
Happy FM 98.9.
Meka ya osi mitimu emo binti enti na meka sa enti kasa ne yenko.
Are the teams complaining?
They are not complaining because obviously they are huge sums of money
and
so they are not complaining.
Yes, since when?
And ya follow FIFA tournament. Since when the youth tournament
since when? Yes, I say Club World Cup and a Club World Cup dominated headlines. Since when? Since when a yebo club trends now we Club World Cup bene enya media mileage say
because Club World Cup will be
yes
no two games and no ye born during mainstream season.
Yes, and I make say yes. So you see the first the one day remember the first ever FIFA World Cup yeah boy. Yes, UEFA Nations League. Omo launching. In some men but in fact, the last two editions of the Nations League, base genuity. Inti adem there, eba for fresh. Stadium attendance enye encouraging. But Prince, TV attendance. And I say TV viewership no emba from TV viewership no emba from, but you see afei say your group stages in we are and now be so afei na competition aye den ashas and baby ya bokam ya tournament no external factors no emwa because external and can do Bofotago Palmeiras
Botafogo asempati mu
Botafogo nanka Palmeiras mu Flamengo bank obo say South Americans kogu what but you see ano musro uni papers na we hear mistake e ko di boy ete ku kofie inti oh we hear mistake sabo ya ofe sa wo pe eye nekra stars open Mbappe bi ehunu no
ya chewa ba
open na wo kodu fia na obo asem ebusa pani be ka jawo say Mbappe ndi
na wo ba fie
nti na wo ba fie nti sade no ama attendance no e wo US no affect no attendance no e wo US no affect no
office no take
and no take no but you see
take something away from the Club
World Cup may affect no because the go for beko into omom wo ho no uni people wo dey tena fie omom
e be free abeko
omom yes because sa wo kwa yama obesa wo dey kwa den akwohwe games into betuma akwa hwehwe games ba wo
ebi kura me say me visa menya na me wie kura metimi atena ho aye
da bi won to mentina
la pasila
na we message na na.
Oh, ja. And say you mugu.
On my track kata say sisia HappySports betuma 5-hour show US.
Oh, chia.
O betuma 5-hour show.
Menka.
UK.
Kwesi nka ho.
Inti
killing kan wo ye den yes
oh yes
wo yes wo ye enyi wo yes wo yi bibie fu
o betuma say so mo ye no
say wo say de woni ho a yebetimi aye
so mo ye no
special ni ho a yebetimi aye Albright ni wo yebetimi aye na se mini ho kele ni ho na sempa ni wo aye den issue o US me
na me opening game crap me na me comment no opening game no ebe US no Brazil bi nti emu be but eno na ma so see and football COVID actually say no matter the number of people watching on TV the stadium empty and virtually empty una will show TV so kwano it takes something away from the game.
Yes
and no any idea ama games no channel aye den aye bibia ho no and I believe that say ye group stages no na you see round of 16 man. You see the reason why Emma FIFA Club World Cup so ban for so and I say be here my club since then you be born 4 years into rest bebem and the next one and so the next one ebe so and also 3 countries into be share say be ma Spain hosti and now Portugal hosti and I say Morocco and no Morocco for no your mo yani nyina so mbe den omo ebeji and I think that ye de no besi wo na enra so Chelsea etumi ewie omo tumi ye den qualify but Esperance performance no mi hu bi wasempa Chelsea team has a we
FM 98.9
stars bia sheda nim but enra na so omo ye stars track bi
honestly man share but the okay san enkrofo kan obi o game bi as a game na to so
because Chelsea team no in US a player omudu baby a man for say I said ne celebration so ama abrantia no I popular eno ne ade a na me we were Esperance team no until make say me Chelsea fan but Chelsea team here down no star owo ma odu baby a ase ofra doma ba kwa ni Kopama nti ase Enzo Jibo mu ntumi impress no adrop biayo mi anya baby na ekwo ma
George Champion
mo
but you go no share the FA
da be anya go
Happy FM 98.9
brilliant goal
Prince me ka bibia sago no se Asare em ye de send no blaster go put on the mule sago na George share no that be now as a top we see them sabo we Mrs. Sabo no say Benjamin Asare em ye de sago no shena Ghana ni bia mbeka say blasters put on the mobile enti Abrante na yade say wa she go but goalkeeper na say but Prince Liam Delap go no and we should say now or 10 no we share Abrante no 10 that be or lucky goalkeeper
any jabe Delap no obetu Jackson mum
Jackson that on to me you see Jackson minim as a hit on the trim because me to me share Diego Costa and you see Adano na meka
mumfa ne major Rashford
empe on town Adano na meka we hu asem me Mikel Obi ne bias kitwe bi ne bias against a year Jackson no one man e dead baby or say Jackson ejejeje reckless red card na Drogba Champions League final when to men control no temper and or then second ball Rangates oje red Drogba boss abo ni bia Kenya say John Terry na be akobo the final penalty kick
ona na nka be bo
dabi no ko be si akobo da gaba na ya je Champions League
Mr. Fosu Apia Atenase. Asante de share mapa. Kontonchi di share mapa. Owura Fosu Apia emre yi eye ode.
Medase seche kontonchi ena masie premre a aka bomba akopɛ eno no na enya asɛm ketwa aha eno tiemu ɔden na ye free nsɛm no ase na fe ya kai wa hyɛ nso sɛ ye ma mu nsɛm ahodo o me kai no wa hyɛ ne nso enei kai na hyɛ ne nso sɛ dodo na na epie na ansa no high sense be ka kyɛw sɛ na so ye TV papa ena afi so be pa kyɛw fridges papa eno atwe no so sɛ tu na mo ɛkɔ won so a eniema ye yusu no fie boa ɛma anyinam ahoden etimi ɛfam ma adwuma ye mrɛ ɛwɔ fie nyina no sɛ washing machine ni ade nyina no me pa kyɛw electronic mob kra bi ho pa kyɛw bo made ne kɔ pie na eniema betimi aboa pa high sense na dwene ho eti niema no atete so ɛna no atwe no so sɛ me ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɔmo eniema no so no ɛyɛ manufacturing defect warranty ɛda ho eti emfie num no ɔmbɛhwɛ no ɔmaboa ye bɛkɔ so bia no na etochime bia so ɔmbɛboa na afi wakora no kama pa to na mo ne kɔ ɔma so ye we nyina East Legon afi mepacho enkran ɛna ɛno akiri no so na pass osan ko pie mu ɛwɔ committee 125 for tema udu kumasi so a mepacho city mall ɛna afi adum post office no ɛna hebronum ɛwɔ tafo tano so ɛso na wato aso ɛde akopie mu ɛwɔ sunyan ɛso ɛwɔ tamale hohoi afi oboase mankasim ɛna mepacho kofoduane nyina no so no wɔn obetie ho takrade so no obehu wɔn ho 0302550000 high sense or say everyday prices for everyday people ye be free some na se dia na infrasie free enra na ni nyina ne se hassle folk team no de se niam dodo na ekoso nti opariado nyabre ene ye betena high inkomo na happy sports no so no de to dwa no chim say oh amanfo na me bisa say amanfo ta aka alaja kan bia sem say I come here say ono na ye adwuma dodo na so nye management member onye board member ne ade na chem no so Pobi man no ne hyɛ ne nsa eti bibia ni a ɛsɛ hɔ na ekobisa na no sa adanche a bia na management person me ye bibi no de ahyɛ ne nsa so nko ya enya ade foforo nti Kwame Opariado on Alaji Akambi enie.
This has been explained severally, so I find it sometimes a bit disturbing when people think that define role more and any role like club and say this is their role.
And now
you understand? You get it? If the person's role is assigned that everything concerning the project at Pobiban, he's in charge. So you report to the board. Alaji, ewo Pobiban, na se bibi wo, na se hu hiya se ebia OBIBA management. Right? You come and you brief the MD.
Okay.
Then the MD says that, okay, this is finance. You minute on it, finance, do this and let them have it at Pobiban.
Okay.
You understand? That's a core board meeting that you have to go and brief the board, the position of Pobiman CCR. Then you go there and then you deliver your message. Okay. It's as simple. So sometimes people should not think what is not there.
We Kwame Opariado asema okajije amamo mfa asem bia meche say ene ya Alaji Akambi adwuma management ne board ne wan wan se there bi Pobinya project ne hyɛ ne sa eno akere na Kwame yɛn to aso na ɔkyem kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ntensem ya ɛde ɛyɛ transfer ban abeto ɔmo so ne ade amanfo keka ya Salim Madam na ɔmo ne ɛyɛ adubiase edi nkomo Abdusalem edi nkomo na ne transfer ho nsensem no ɔmo wɔ kwan ɔmo fa so ɛte ase kɔ bankrum yɛntie ɛno so de ɔkan.
Well, it is all about between Salim Adams and Edubiase and House of Folk. So Salim Adams, no fear Edubiase no House of Folk.
Yeah.
Well, Salim Baye, the amount that the club agreed on. Now Salim has arrived in House of Folk. Between House of Folk and Cincinnati, any more partnership. You understand? Yeah. So they expressed interest in Salim. Then it was going to be first on loan or just like it is done in football. Hopefully, say after the loan period, you want to make it permanent. There was going to be additional money that will come in. So the agreement between Yane and Dubiase is that Salim call for loan. This is the amount that has come out of it. Okay. Also, Kakre Womuni say Oko na say yatona. After the loan period, that's a yatona. And also this will be your percentage. Which is agreed. Nipanako, loan percentage, it is there. Now, yes, now it is about near So your tone now, Emma Cincinnati, what you pay.
Okay.
Now your call, the business didn't go well.
Okay.
That's how Salim came back. So it means that see a ton and remember see. Yeah, Anthony there, the business didn't go well. It is done in football everywhere. Obafan say, I don't want to use the word bad, but it didn't go well.
Yeah.
So the player comes back. So the two of us sit and discuss it that okay, player no call I'm going to send you a pen no. So let us agree on something. So we all agreed.
We and someone I operado HM was Salim Adams ho. Na me pacho abranche ba ko ense ni din di akotre pa. Ya almost has to folk. And after Samates, baby any Gold Stars ne kono nyina epeno. Abranche omo friend Alidu Mohammed. Ono sina kan Edema Legon Cities. Na abranche ra kasa na ochem chese ono agitumi ye pa se akwanya ne bebre wo ho na so work hard so back coming back strongly.
Okay, I'm working, so let's say if the offer is good, why not I'll play. I don't have much to tell them, but all I can say is I'm working hard. Yeah, I'm working hard here, so I'll come back stronger. Yeah, very stronger. As for me, I'll say in my position, there is no one. I'm the best.
I'll go well, yeah, but now, oh yeah, no, so ono said pa the Bio could be a team be your best starting.
Any team in the GPO.
Anything
in the GPO.
You go and start.
Simple.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Okay. All right. So Alidu Mohammed for you. He says that he's going to start for anything.
Eti ne komo ni mo de. Was it team be a Ghana have you no best starting. And no I ni mo be back. Say teams over kono na the has a folk no anti start here no. If you have me no, the be see no nya asem ketwa. Na Frepo man so make say ono so atu na mo watimi akwa akopie mu. E far away. Me pacho Cote d'Ivoire. Omo chemu say development ni ade koso development training koso ho a ono so ho na make say so no. Gold Stars assign Abrante ba ko Emmanuel Konto na Konto Abrante no sina kaidema young apostles say there omo atimi assign na omo ne no ebedi nkita ho a Gold Stars de na ka ho no mo akọ Africa honom afa yemra kumasi asate korokwa timi assign players bi na hibe jaw Abrante ba ko o ma sign no so ono agitumi ye pass kotoko no eso na emom pressure timi mfa no saa pressure ni no so hibe jaw na ka asem no pressure ni no so obi obeka say pressure won so bia wasi pressure bia ni no
Happy FM
NMD Gaga say as a footballer one thing in confidence so confidence na adia we bia unso
ano nsama wode tudwa na enei yebisa kotoko kwan be so no mo fa so e de frel say omuhia
because me wo Kintampo FC na many teammate bako yakobo one match o tamale dum si bo match we ya tika mu bana nya ko se o se Ombra Street Ufigana Apu Street. That time no, na I was very happy say we say you so me prove one. Me so me a chance. Then I motivate me ama baby do anum saying.
We and someone ultimate attitude dwa free of Francis hibejaw awie no Francis akwa branch ba ko no so kotokofo yatimi assign no se kotoko so. Eti uba expectation so wasro.
Kotoko big crowd and big crowd anytime we almost expect nyama be pray team omo kotoko nyama be pray na say supporters ne hwehwe so we give you best very ready so far as my band kwande very ready say okay the week we are sure say
Francis akwa bra edi nkomo no nso nsema ode tu edwa no na yebisa say waba kotoko yi ekwan beso na enei wode eba ho na chemu esanse nya bibia sa players no mo dons no enso konoko o ma ba be fa kwan beso no mo de fa
let's never can say kotoko eba mi cheno na no Accra na yo from na ye preparation about local blaster is the omni meeting for no kasa ba say ti ase anye adwuma da moment see you know must buy na come contract by 2 months so when I'm kasa na me catch meeting for say me ready to make so when you mon kasa
we and someone otimi ede to dwa bra ebe no ena afei nana eye apinkra mene wo kasa papa no otiatie ne na chi a okọ South Africa ekwa akọhwe se enei obokọ akosisi kotoko echi na okọhwe omo warfare bebi omo bedane ade nyina na watimi ade atudwa na afei watia hwe se bibia so ebekoso kama eno ye hye ba akọ kotoko eguso a eso eye kotoko ho na so no Dreams FC any Interlife former player omo friend Johnson Opon owusu no omatimi apa na honto makama pa ye ni abrante no besia kan ede ama Kumasia Sante kotoko so a eno so ne nsemo a etimi eba former Babiani Gold Stars player your friend of Prince Owusu kwabana so no entia eba ne chemu chese Rwanda Premier League side bi so a na dwene se oba be fa no na afri wode no akwakopio na bi also etimi akonkan ede amana eno eye de etimi eba Samates so completed the deal of Golden Cakes defender your friend Roland Gripman ono so etimi na afi ono mo akwakodi djuma se de be ya eniema ebetimi apoyi ede amana nsam ne de dos nemom mesori so no kra ne GBA boss Abraham Nikwe etimi ede ne dwumadie nyina ato form ne nsekan ne kuku kaka nyina ode ye adwuma ewo GBA ho se ne yi wonto aso wase ensam ti a o resign no personal intine day twato nyame adoma efiada na obefi office kra eno the latest ever when the kitchen is hot for you na utimi a na wapie we nya personal asembia and the kokoko dey wa utimi say ahwe election no ba no dey ma bi bewuram intine esa utimi eda na ho OBIBA POAKWA Brown me dey see nemum high sense you see everyday prices for everyday people.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo. Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovila Water Solutions. We they provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055 24 90 864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
And no creator those here can high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrabim ponono. So to idea away ho, in few numuntem, say what chima, near free ania, Fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Say so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina, into bibina o patwa, banaiko, nekojo dear, ebi one cry, Tama, Kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a Bona da Fomboko, Edemao, Siaka High Sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear F Feno, Nea Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey, 0302 550000, and now Quabe and Tintanos, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, and no.
98.9 FM, Happy Sports, Sonia Dasuti, and ye baby di Juma DBA, a free sabria could see no do me no bebono, and Koma de brewe, a idea who here pa, is answer. The next big tenor a behete or main. Essence a brainy a can school sports. Enra minya kwenya echo in a meeting with the sports minister, and one tenor he keep emphasizing school sports. A brainy a can and ye bedi school sports and como. Me wo a titrum you ewa hane, miniomo ebedi san and semi and como we. But ansano, my main country or say nay boys, baby, and ye seek a free a bet. And nay, oh, yeah, then ye be trebi a dibi. Na say, chat no dibi, and a soccer bet. Na soccer bet say, even when you are losing,
Happy FM,
Omobema, are you winner? Nina say, Omo the soccer chance, but soccer chance, T a tiawakra for 10 or more matches. TNU. 10 or more matches na make sure say saa 10 matches na wafa ni nyina na 11 and 15 matches na wafa ni nyina ebia odds no eye 1.30 or higher na say ebia Miami team Manchester United na dia aye na aye enti ebia o matches ni nyina 16 na afa ni nyina abo 15 abo aka Manchester United any Arsenal nko na Arsenal achi Manchester United no abɔ ne ka ba mienu ana miensa se Manchester elusu na wutwa ma Manchester ba ko penalty no enkyere se walusu on be maw 3 times your stake reward no 3 times your stake ti enfa se wutwa no 1000 omo be maw 3000 umpewi na opeden soccer chance nko free soccer bet ene be maw se akonyen enti no fa ho kwagimu bi club world cup na ekoso fa ho kwagimu na kutwa na di wo hopa soccer bet se menka nkyere wo se terms and conditions apply enti hye so ene de ensuo nkwa yesi water is life ampa bibia eye wo fie bia ye de ensuo na eye na no na jibu aba de amayen se jibu ubenum nsuo no anum ne yie paade a na eye jibu na jibu se menka nkyere wo se onum nsuo ni wo Ghana na wahye ne so se 9 other countries e wo Africa hanso num sa jibu nsuo ni bi na me de eye me fe kura wo jibu ho ne se 18.9 liters eye bottle na huhuhu wa baabia no omo de ne 20 liters aba enti ubetime de o 18.9 liters no akọ na wakọ je 20 liters a untu esika bia jibu no omo nko a ene be ma we na Ghana had ye branches no eye bebrebe baby abefa bia benya bi de edi kan no eye airport close to Alliance Français school na ye kire French ewo ho no eho ukọ North Legona Wisconsin road no so a obehu eye jibu omo center ewo ho ukọ Adenta eye next to Cosby One eye College of Fashion ye wo ho su close to the photo club imaging ewo kwan ne ho ansa na bedu eye Presby ho no yes osu Presby Ebenezer ho no ho a sanso na aba Salam down he ya ewo ye kira he ya opposite old eye Togo embassy ewo ye kira he ya sanso na akọ Dansuma na eye exhibition runabout famous exhibition runabout ho a ne wo ewo Dansuma so tum no close to eye Choba Junction ho a ene wo na akọ mia me di Madina dia ye wo opposite the social welfare ewo Madina enti hyene so se jibu better life unum nsu a no wanum nsu a ebema nkwan ye de maka nyina opa bi foforo ebusa afre number no 0302 528 669 0302 528 669 jibu a better life na mamemfa we enwieni enkoye nkomo ne so enei ho ana empe bibi eye free Mr. Eye Pakanya ko abai se mebusa ne se ope free a obia pe free de ide bi papa na we eye Betika app pe e na omo so betimi ama 100% free bet hey ene betwa bet papa eno ni nyina ne se eye tia ko Google Play Store oduru ho pe download the Betika app no unya download ya obo o number no din ehyiemu a na wanya free 100 bet free na watwa ede adibi bia wo de o phone no enye Android compatible but phone no betimi de akọ internet so ti kọ www.betika.com ana say o yam phone no obe dial *263# oda unya boy ya obenya prompt u follow sa prompt na Betika amount free 100% bet kai Betika for se menkanche o se enkomo ya ye di nyina vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana almost utwa bet na no aya hwe pa esan se bet eye addictive papa se unimro emfie dumotwe a 18 a menkonkutwa bet terms and conditions apply we eye Betika mamema mempanifo mamenko na menko ma mempanifo akwaba mia ma de nyina ewo ha ene wabesran wo ha no no enye den oba bia obebre bibi enti menim so de asempa pii de asempa nko a eno de akoma no eno eye Kwame Owusu Ameyaw oye CEO edema K Sports ofia ha ena no pai wa hye ne fita kama pa we ye designer tare na hye no e designer ono bibia be hu se hye ne bia e designer ofia ha ye bedi nkomo owura Owusu Ameyaw memo akwaba ebadwuma di so pacho ya no abe microphone na ma me kakra
me da so OBIBA
se bibia bokọ di
nyamina da Roma nene no ai matise nkrofo si we broni
sa
nkrofo keka
aden
omso mo hwe odin Prince ne Brown
na
wada ne broni
me pacho de bi me ye Ghana ni mapa
ntene ne anu akirem ntino Prince no pass no ye ohene ba
mate
anya sa manfo fi so ye broni Prince Brown de
ne menye broni
na why say Chris Brown
broni a home broni a o ka twi say me firi chebi fie pi me pacho menye broni kra me firi chebi fie pi eno eye Owura Kwame Owusu Ameyaw ena wote ne nka no efia ha de oba ha obia biepon de ma no esanse odi ne ho agro ofia ha agro bedi papa de e ka ho de menka enka ho de nti America sanso ena me wo Owura Emmanuel Paka Nyako ono oye Southern Air Sector Manager de ma Glyco Insurance Owura memo akwaba de badwuma de so semi pacho mekani ye de papa na Glyco before flow ho a obetimi aka kire yetiefo ansa na ye beba ye nkomo ne so
okay many years ago Glyco ye advert be TV3 those times
me kai pa uchika ojine nisa ojine hu ya na hwem
no the form
na wako send dua bi so obeto form no so dua bi mu ena obeto form boko
na chese no to Glyco
cushion ni so boko
no you can say Glyco no we cushion you for life and that is our mantra all these years you know unya insurance bia like the can say we offer tailor-made policies
me pacho susu entisa o kan we are client service for baby me to the yen kan kakra bi unless say o kan we na bibi di akire na o di say the beli me a metimi ayi me ho ano
but the can say yeah offer tailor-made policies client you know o bibi a o hwe na a risky mawa fabra we be hwe how insurance will play yes he provide solutions
na ye kan say sportsman and as a sportsman insurance den
o share sports mo risk factors ni bebre na o share EPO ni
La Liga ne Italian League ne French League
we play the den boy ne nam kwebu but we got 3 months away on ba park no so bi and sports there's a lot of risk factors in sports. Until when you say, how do we, also as insurance companies, provide solutions? I'm a sportsman. And then I go for sportsman insurance on the buy. But what we are doing now is say, in this school for no, a chassis. You know, we chassis, then we'll expand it to the other sports and fraternity.
And chassis free. School sports.
Yeah.
The target is school sports. Yeah. Yemfa ni say bia Greater Accra be mo championship ye omo ye anasa omo intakoye ye omo ye those schools no every school ben is it the secondary schools basic schools schools ben oro Owusu Ameyaw
pacha ma menchirem kakra me da say I think say the was kan no jumadie ni nyina start free where ebi mo fee say private school for there omo de any quiz omo de any spelling bee omo de any STEM ne normal nti ye hwehwe Ghana ni ba bia manakwa won mo ne be from ne ba akansie mu so de a ene public schools nti emprempin bibia ye bia no ne ye ja private schools ni mu nti za oko private school now we are talented as far as sport is concerned ye hu because we need any platform to showcase your talent. And no na K Sports, any NACOPS, nya yonkofa. say that be if you see a boy your man almost call private school no because me call private school Medina there was nothing like a Kensia me call private schools they don't get any platform to showcase their talent and yes that be and you emphasize you day way emra for private schools public schools in the omuyebi as to how they do it as to say is it what we want at least they are doing something
yes
and they buy now according to SDG goals every child must play nti enu kwasi
oba bema must play
obia said yes obe play as to say a ball a America two a table tennis a
badminton a volley handball
boxing a child must have at least one
sport
one sport a Happy FM there ye tia no na ye kasa o say Happy there say sports nkwa no mo na say that be they are noted for sports
yes
but
say we do other things
but I didn't think Happy yet noted for sports because omunnim nepa
e was sports sure
nti ye pese sa amofra no enya nepa e was sports na imprempi no aya na parents bebre so fi say okodi agora obetime pra okobo ball a wanhwe na makobu ebi on school fees nkra o brain watua na wo sa kobu na mko first ka we enu nti no ye se pese my parents edida so e na am ye ne glyco anya yonkofa ye boa say ya akoda bia no be get involved no ye pese wotimi exhibit your full strength as far as talent is concerned nti wo yes hade no wo wani da so say Charlie, let me go all out say me prayer at least glyco abehwe me nti eno ne ade a ma glyco sportsman insurance say ya enkoda ebenya ahotoso parents ebenya peace of mind say mama nkotua kakra bi emfa ma glyco na emom say asem tomia because you see insurance insurance say ya daachi bi beto a asem kosi ena say wahwe so a emprempi no ada obekwa ahunyehia mu no ena asem to wo nti glyco say okwa ahunyehia mu na ho kire wo no so wo do ho don na okwa ahunyehia mu asufre ne beboa
mamenko Emmanuel ho na memusa say the sportsman insurance no how is it different from a regular health and asset liability insurance?
So sportsman insurance now is personal accident insurance. Actually, say you're covering for accidental injury.
Okay.
Accidental injury.
Okay.
But now share health insurance now. No cover if you malaria, unya yare biya utimiko. Osan super so utimi use health insurance. At the sawa yare. But the offer is say you offer for accidental injury. And then also a cover until it's in 4 sections. Osha, you were dead.
Okay.
And if through sports, there's a package of yama. And for every child, you know, 10,000 cedis. That is who are. The amount 10,000, that's a parent. The money 10,000. So we are now we not permanent.
No, what contribute for how many years no benya sa 10,000?
No, I could be able to 60 cedis annual.
60 cedis.
The whole year.
Yes. January to December. 60 cedis.
So year expire, I wasn't renew. Let's say 260 cedis.
Okay.
It's an and then monthly payment.
Okay. Yearly payment.
Yearly payment.
And to some year no how long and sana say me bani free mo meti me benefit sa 10,000 no.
No, sir, no dey o take policy near net. No chinechi BBC a ebetua.
Oh, I see.
1 year no. 1 year no 266. So some two within 1 year now they cover up to 10,000.
10,000.
To the man in Chile.
Me pacho you.
First there's a colonel debt no. 10,000. Second so permanent disability. And also collect sports. Then the name bu and you permanent and as a bit my temporal. But a permanent you bet you another 10,000. That is 10,000 for the child. That is section 2. Section 3 no cover temporal disability. Is a kwane ekoye sports and opera any day only say the obesan babium. And this are costs no are parents be care is able to up to 50%, which is 5,000. Last one here medical expenses. Medical expenses you see able to 10% of 10,000 The 10% of 10,000, 1,000 cedis.
1,000 cedis.
Yes, to cover for medical expenses now. Parents will be in care to help the child. Yes. And this our 4 sections. If you debt, if you permanent disability, if you temporary disability, and a medical expenses. You know, 60 cedis annually.
Wow.
To enjoy that.
Wow. Where they say a 60 cedis here.
Now, Nanya non kwa so crowd. Or no, yeah, no, the biate. Or says almost school no. Odo wabe don. When a school no, any individual now over HappySports so person me insurance no. A school no.
Bien fancy school ABI Happy FM Montessori
school or Hineba Brown.
Yes.
A school and now the aba. What they buy no one kwada 400. Almost same teacher for no so. First 10 modi omu beba no. Omu insure up to 50% of what the Akwada is getting. So if the Akwada is 10,000 up to claimability to 10,000, they are offering you 5,000. Next school no so no the properties so baswa they will offer them a discount percentage on for them. Me pacho say nti fan say mo property a cost insurance a buy no behwe no say mo bill for the year no 5,000. Glasgow say okay, yeah, so your best see and fan say the same because the insurance pricing is almost the same. The behwe the same 5,000. Your best amount a percentage discount because of the other don
sportsman insurance.
Your best amount discount.
Wow.
Now, a teacher, once I be award so many numbers of teachers, students, then you could also accumulate points. And also, must add more to the teachers now. And to be no what me I ensure teachers almost have or more. Not just a work a crab in a bay insure my account.
Because of packaging now on the amount. But Mr. Mayor, Mami Musa say, sa insurance, send a bit change. Schools approach towards sports and athletic programs any other.
May I say, I won't say medical casal make sure say in prempi no ye be I need who you because any that's so away. Sikasem a problem or my Ghana mu. A juma sem and your parents in na word juma. Ye ma memo, ye papa mo, eti omo kakra. Naja or the amount of school. Akwada de we danya obi di agro. And the me de back on say a game changer say 24-hour service products. Nti nyesa wo school nko a so wo ba fie na wo bobo wo ya kansie
na wo pra cover
it covers you. But what you say nti ebe ma akwada bia na hu say Glasgow be pushing me for life there. Let me go all out. In so doing, ebe man kwada no confidence. Amoma tima ye de omo ye. Ebe man kwada no anitaso anidaso. Ebe mom hope. Onim se me yire me impo se BBC a. Enye se me shede akofo so akopra. Just because opra
minimum insurance wo hunti.
Me that be so opra no so number ne ya.
Ebe ne ya.
Eno nti on ko shede ankopra. Na mum so ko all out. For instance, on the Olympic Day, many Kwabnado for Echo. Your call ya or ye arm wrestling no. Ulusuye. And his fear was say, hey, Charlie, say me yere me home, say me yes, me hold the ache. Na me sabu kubua.
Me yede into ya.
Afe na me de car to me ma me papa so. In so doing, but we na me say, masa, Glasgow ho. Oh, how say go all out. Yes, pains the obi be go through. But Glasgow will cover you. And until no, a game changer in the sense say, a be man quadano, and yahu da so, and it so, ama the omo ye be an ombe yere omuati miaye. Ama ye timia produce a lot of talent. Because then they say they won't be a woe be a Mr. Yifrumu, because Glasgow waba or cushion for life. For life, so dear, unim say in you a perpetuity.
Yeah.
As long as you do your commitment every year, Glasgow will also be there for you every year.
Mami Musa imase to say as a insurance brand, more a life changing story be a obetimi a share about obi a sports na or then a home bedroom company no ne okwan obi a opraye okwan amofa so boa no bibisa o ha betimi a share.
For there are many examples here about me, say in sports uncle, but it be a car conshia. There are many incidents of bones we pra, but and when you accident is and we pra, and we've paid many of those claims. Even some, if you have to speak now, there are a couple of them we are still paying, and maybe claims committee, every day and day I'm who say amount for more claims back. For injury out of vehicle accident and everything. So sports also near different from that. So in terms of paying claims any day, we have the ability to be able to do that. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Mayor, Mami Musa we san say o de me fan say o ye parent anesa. Na me Musa we ma many parents say me ye owofo no. Say me ba na me de me ba ana say bia me de me ward ebana ebia or joining school team no and how the mami musa ni say what should parents know about the sportsman insurance and sakra no ma ba so mo ba be join it
me that say the yeah can a school led you have to go to the school no attend utie ya mesre school bia utie any parents utie say obetima ko school no akere mo say what is say body ruby about sportsman insurance na sportsman insurance no akwada de we den obedi agro
yes
we den obeturu ko bobo enu nti no fa ho don glyco na wokwa na waka kire say opese we part of it or questions o mebusa o no say anya bia no ekwan ben so na yesu ye be fa ye be don ye de number betudwa me de me number abetudwa glyco for so do number betudwa obetimi afre nti wo koduru ho no mo pa na mo frɛ ya any questions you want to be a yebebo but there may catch a parent any schools titru ni say ya dia liability no and that school no so and any school no liability any school ka parent
your parent ne ka
na parent no onia ekomo ya ohia ya na emom se o titu nsa anya 60 cedis me maame ne me papa mo yen sacrifice yen toma baako yeto any shelter yeto
every year
1 year sacrificing toma baako pe ne sacrifice shirt
na and then toma bi wo ho 60 cedis
just ebro what I'm saying say what they sacrificing toma baako pe ne for 60 cedis no e fa year insurance e ma oba baako na woda no wada because akwada de wo ye den obedi agro and the chances of sakura obepra no higher enu nti no fa wo nko don glyco sportsman insurance no na enya daachin nya gidie say nyankopon ya adoma now question na me expecting to abebusa me say lenica na den na sports insurance bebre wo Ghana ha na glyco na ochuso no what I say nti me a wo musa question be me mabusa me ansa the entire choose glyco ne say there's claimability
okay
but what I say
be ba okwa omo de be ma
but what I say and customer service okay what I say yeah hwa de a me masa so me wonim me o customer service nya me ne wondele enti sa no ma mi enu and credibility so they are credible they are customer friendly and
who claiming so omo de ma
BBC a
omo de be ma
omo betua
and prompt payment
very prompt and a 24-hour service enti na ye choose glyco say ye ne glyco e be ye adwuma say ya parents for no so mo benya need aso for mama because onia me no ka say wo ti ya meti ya or therefore antimi anti so a otimi sabon community way ye da chene ye ma
yeah
ene kokofuo anyhow
yeah mo de ntimi nkodo koko
untimi nkodo koko fuo because Happy FM for akatu omutua bebre we da nkodo koko fuo o da say ye nya adwuma Happy FM nsani koko fuo etwa say ye insurance de mayema
ye bi mayema no
ntini misrew
na obi say obi ade aba o se me musa say okay ntime me maye miensa ba ko bo football ba ko tumreka ba ko ebo badminton omo nyina ko school ba ko ese me yema obi ana Mr. Emmanuel ana obefa
mami ami answer yes say individual
okay
akoda bia na etu 60 cedis
Okay.
The whole year, and every month.
And teachers on no ne man obetua 180 cedis.
Ayentuma
half piece. Half piece.
Quarter piece impo. But what I say?
And then to my be or 2 years crab bro.
2 years bro. Papa we in shirt here senu. Eko be 1,800. Until Timu sisters
Mr. Azeka Sempa now.
Asempa.
Yeah, can one se no.
But what I say? Timu sister the 2 years a small boy. Nano chale ne bano fantastic.
Papa.
Because so sure capital sum near man 10,000 for each. Obi had 10,000. Into no to 60 and no one 10,000.
Enti
yes o tua o se mama nchire o se tua bibi etoa.
Yes.
What I say unya accident personal accident you can claim up to 10,000. It means the sense uko upra now call na 500 they will pay up to 500.
Okay.
And yes
upra ya na cost bi a ebokobo ye a e bia me de ko 500 me be 10,000
500 they will pay up to them bill no a
odi aba no
because in a year no bet me pay 3 times until it's up to 10,000. Maybe the first one 1,000. Next one be 2,000. Next one be another 500. Then na accumulate
na eko na bibia nti eno eye enkomo a ye di ena no pay eye sportsman eye insurance ebeba na abaye game changer kra for school sports. And the way to go no ena school sports medical aka that say the current sports minister honorable Kofi Idi Adams na nisu adi hu ba akopa na say the school sports no ebesan ya babiem na de ye kan de for private schools the enkoma ye di ni nei for private schools
but
I emphasize say private schools
that be OBIBA insurance policy.
Okay.
Say the goal is say akodabia although we are doing private school sports.
Okay.
But what I say but say we asem secondary international school asem early.
Okay.
Na
ana MA ana say presby school e wa asem now so open say unya insurance ofre ya yebeba. Okay.
Me patch I say
Matthias
school Ofreya school bia freya yebeba.
School based.
School based. It is not only about private schools. Any school ope say nkoda no participating in sports. Now ope insurance no ebeba. Akoda bia e na make catch on say ene no first no na ye copy ekodi agro non scoring. But the next sports is part of the school curriculum. And unti the use or classroom no koye practicals field. It is not the issue of say asempa on pair sports into onono de onkobi akoda bia wo classroom bia no or participate in any one sport. Your background we have more than 54 to 55 federations.
Yeah.
What I say?
Yes,
it means
sporting federations.
It means sporting activities about 55.
Of course.
And insurance says, Glasgow says, fa hombe donye ni emboa umpe we na pede.
Eno ano no. Imama mi musa obi di aba o se o sha baby a wote no. Unhu se be kakra insurance e ba be a standard requirement for school sports ana.
Very possible and also to see the new insurance act no. Oma revise no. Oma the new compulsory insurance aba.
Oh, sir. Compulsory insurance. Umpe.
Because it's a professional indemnity. There's all your professional, all your accountant, all your lawyer, also all insurance in place.
I see.
Yes, and we are gradually getting there. It's very possible. It's very soon. You better mean compulsory insurance. And you see, there's also compulsory insurance for schools. Here for more buildings and also for public liability.
Okay.
So gradually we are getting there, where they will also be required to do personal accident policies for Nkolana school.
Omo school ni omo yes. But no be say enti me wo mami ensamaye first year Nkolana mumu bi empra nyame adom obo ne ball kama second year third year fifth year eno a na ntese me tuasa obi mpra ya me nya hwe me je hwe
Oh, onia, I say insurance the esikano. Oh, insure who against the eventualities. Say, but say also ubusa question say ne ya me remember dona we pra na tune of 10,000 they are paying. Have you also consider assuming so you nipa ba kope and a year and a school ba kope and a school near nipa 200 and no more year ya. How much do you know how much people have to contribute for you to get up to 10,000?
Sure.
Me pa choti ase.
Sure.
Ntino normal bebre ho no na na meka no. Okwa me ma me otontoma adaka. Emre bi ekobie so ntoma ni nyina no. Na fusiri.
Se wa mieso
mpa choti ase.
Ebi okra egu adaka mu ehun hia so na egu adaka mu. Ya togum sa.
Enti yese wo de wo shirt ba akon anasa wo ntoma quarter piece no sacrifice na fa hwe wo madache. And say 10 years where me to kwan me to aduro e buy for nkwada. Spy me da nyame ase. Adentia nkwada na anyare anum aduro no. Because at times no enye yare obeyare no pra any trauma na akwada no go through.
Any ahoyawo.
But obi wo office and aduro kra to buy I spy. Ade akwada no anyare. Nti we say o da nyankopon ase because so the man no e bi kra na nka repercussions kra sa waduro no. Ajoji ase. Nti say wo tu assisted cities e ma wo de fa no ba ako. E na akwada no ai wanya bibi anto no. Nyame na so da na se because eto no a e bia na nka ko bro 10,000. Assume say ko 15,000 glad ko tu up to 10,000 amount. When na ko tu 5,000 also. Do you have the 5,000? Man says no. Nti say wa o ma what you for 5 years now ma hwe anya wo mo a nyame na so da na se
because the area nyina no my parents no so peace of mind because parents be one person won buy sports because of risk factors and also financial burden na iriba no nti no utua at least when him say BBC
once wotua no the BBC there's something there a bit me mitigating
peace of mind no wa dwum say okay monko dwan monko yesi. It gives you that freeness to allow Nkolano to be part of the games.
Na Ora Leneka obi se obi bia sports aden bia obi bia sports.
Oni am that say emre me catch and always share me catch if I was the president of this country, sports would be my #1 project and then tourism. So yes, sports ni year the kind of money that this country can generate, you know, me not sure anything will give you. For instance, Okwa United Stadium, say near mobile. Enyume gu honum, hotels gu honum. Omomuton so just be sports need to be biaba. But what I say, insurance ebeba, banks ebeba, aduane ton for security men. Name them. The sports will connect everything. And most importantly, Emma and Koda Junumu Daho. Health issues. The Obia or yes, where they be our sorry by. They be our one drain. The fact that won't be crowned now, Obabe can once them no. She have faith to near some pamotie.
Ono de onye faith sir. They say the name Wajuju.
The name Wajuju. But what I'm saying is sports by itself, no. Have issues. But what I say, a teamwork. Omo mujina park so a true make omo ball. She how omo connected. But what I say, so it gives you everything you need in life. And sports gives you everything. So for me, I love what the minister is saying, and I want the minister to really emphasize on it. And this sports can give us the #1 foreign exchange Ghana needs. Because we can groom them. What we are doing, we are educating, we are developing sports in schools. When we develop them, we are going to do competitions, unearth them, put them into academies, give them the opportunity to explore. One more person or school. No, you see, we want to combine education with sports. Because akwada wako school kakrano.
Oboba oboni yi pa.
Ne we dey.
Enkanza
obodi.
Oboni
What I say. So we want to combine education with sports. Say yeah, akwada bi betimi proceed from class 1 through to university ya obobo no wie a abefa ne book no edi aye adwuma offices abaye bank manager atuma be the president of Ghana also
oye athlete professional athlete
yes
obo say American otu a otu obobo a obo table tennis a obo obi ti say mo bantemu a anka owura support here table tennis no obo pa
enka we enka on fin on him
table tennis enkanye ne say odi aye radio so kasa de bia obekasa radio
so kasa radio no so hia o se ko ni hanu a say sia o tie
enko professional athlete ke bia wa bot to the top level
and go we are no kwabetena no aka
na nka waka ho asem so ati ase enti me gitum pa say sports de any education ena eko they said ya kan most of athletes especially omo etumrika American athletes omo school mu no omo etumrika school and san omo ba graduate omo wi a no omo ba be professional
onia America there are certain sporting activities won ko school no certain level you cannot participate enti o show omo mental focus it is great and there are a lot of opportunities over here. You bet me aye. It is a minister say obeya HappySports, we are ready to work with him. Glyco ebe so asene. And you see, for me, you be kwa ni minister transe. Me free ha me ko NSA boss.
Okay.
Ya ho.
Yes.
The whole idea is that the insurance must be part of every child. You see, you don't want a situation say oba akodi agro akobo ball we pra na anina so ni ho ye wo players wo kro we mu a no mu ni ball bo pa
injury binti
ya hwe baba musa
yes
baba musa black stars ene kotoko friendly match kuma supposed to ni na mu bu pain se na nya kotoko ene bia no ode ne ho don a enko ka dem
and be small club be ontimi bills
so na mobu na mum say na our insurance say glyco die yem fan so no yakoda na 60 cities pe no tuaye this bill will be up to 10,000 na glyco tuamawa umpe wo pede
no
enu nti no empanifo policy makers omutie yen it should be a must it should be a prerequisite
akola bia or yes sports
and yes or yes sports o ko school
no
because akoda de akoda bia ye ne den obedi agro
o kase mo nkokra na
o firo na ebe
but what about schools and even public schools you see schools without sporting facilities
and no there
because me baby am back to school my topi atare amano school na ama topi atare amano on their calendar and also on way no there's PE was so me wa me ko school mu a baby eni ho a e kiresa kola no betimi akotu sa America na wa hye PE atare ne fo
so osako so hurihuri bia onya baby kakra hurihuri
and the muka aerobics
so the as discussion I'm pursuing and say there should be even the private schools there should be standards say and sakura ni ebeji watu ye behwe wo say uni kura de bia 5 aside small pitch bia enkwala no betimi atumri katiti no mumpom because e ho ne yedi hu nkwala no de we betimi aye ne we betimi aye we but ye ba school no buildings nkoa na yesi osa na yeja kwa kakra bi wanim akola na hefa no betumrika
OBIBA I think the prince waka asem now what we are doing currently is that ye ne omo bonkomo you see obi mo ho no mo a na they were let me not use the word say they were money focused but what you say and not necessarily money focused they were more of classroom at the chire
kwa and omo the starting
school yeah. But my main council munchre amanfo muti ene Ivy League school or BIA or what we are be a person back Ivy League school. No. It did not start with academics. It started with say 8 schools came together and compete themselves in sports. No mushia ya omo sports no and omo de academics account. And ne obi aso ko it's about sports. And untino obi bebre no munim. So what we are currently doing is we are identifying locations within ABI and catchment areas. Na ye no more di ngun say oh ye pamocho. These schools ABI 5 or 7 schools ebi omba be on peace. Ewa ha. Ntin say if we draw a roster school way ebe call ABI this week wa ha. ABI Monday school way school A be ba ha. Tuesday school B be ba be di agro. Wednesday sa once we get it that way, no, then we good to go. Because bebre sisi ye, bebre no omuni space. Pajocha say, omuni space. Obi oho no mo a say mo fie Happy FM building. Yes, EDT school. And then yes, any radio ni be EDT school. Space be na do be ye. Pajocha say, unya space. But we are trying to find locations within the communities and get them to play over there.
Eye pa esan sa kola ne de obobo a me
I am in Cabo.
Or yes, sports.
Thank you.
Or yes, sports. To say me say, me dear or Ufi say, me hundi and energy. And if you are able to identify it and tell more, it's better. And as parent, I bring in America. Bia is because ye ni yen communities near the various parks ni na assemblies no atonton the car parks. Any nkrofo ma toma private developers amodi abesisi apartment ni stores any ade nyina enti sanke ye wo parks wo mantema me sorry a ka meti ashoma ka baabi a meti no me wo baabi wo ho a me sorry Saturday anopa na me ofia metimi de me banako me ko facility wo ho instructors wo ho uko Egypt any ade a that's it uko be 200 meters bi abi hu sporting facility enye football nko a yitumrika wo ho ye bobo ho ye bo basketball ho ye bo rugby ho ye bibi ho nti odi akola ne kwa dia instructors a omo be hwe na oye den okay me ni wo fie no me hu se ni no one ye try no wa ha ne hwe bi obeso table tennis bat mu na obo pa but ye no ye ntimi developing baby ya no but I think say this is a start ye shasia when you start enye den ya baby a pese okodu no obakodu nti we dey ebebie phone lines kakra mpanifo mu endo agi me ne mie phone lines kakra bia na enkrofo won sem bia omo be pese omo bebusa afa sportsman insurance yi hu ade a abayi pa enkrofo eni beje hu pa se afi bia utua 60 Ghana cedis na wanya up to 10,000 Ghana cedis there papa enti yebie phone lines no atumu anesa obetimi afre na nso ode wadwen kire e de aba show ni so okay we say oba wantimi anyina so ma menhwe na memobɔ numbers no enfema omo na afi omo hu se de eko obi kra de membo number no kra nso abade da mpacho ye fro say na afre free fa na ase one no wa chiri kura o ye fro se na afrefri mfa o debi Collins mpacho kacho om se me hin obi wa hawa na ase asade no aye bibi owo so ba maintain nka owo so but ojina so pa so maintain nka yes. Oh mo me kasa me te se kasa through the phone but enya dia oba ewa ha enti wo de me pacho ye behwe na yayi ni yie na afi omo efre no nso omo etimi afre na me nimpanifo a baako efri glyco na baako nso free HappySports CEO papa ma de nyina CEO of HappySports Ghana ofia ha owura Kwame wusu ameya ba dodo na efre no Lenica ono na University of Ghana oye kotokobana efiri ho obi anye bi wo Ghana ha pacho Bismarck Bright, Brana be mami. Un say adie na wo soro but okasa mente mafa no. Ye fro say on frɛ frɛ infa. Afi metonka ye fro say na frɛ frɛ infa.
Oh, family born in Mekasho community 1.
Me pa cho born mu anon committee o.
Unfortunately, this and it said my fan is work here. Now open school way to work. No for another school. Now my fan is what happened or two or banana.
Okay. And Timpacho, my mental question na see you say yemfa ne say mikotua ewo Ashoman Montessori na me ba no we free ho or start ho ba we free ho akọ ebia kwabenya eye community school na okopra ho a obe benefit ana okay mate owura pakanya akọ efri glyco ewa ha obeyi ano ama me pacho yi ano na me so me da ase
pacho akolano will still be covered. Mamin cheche mu. If I say, we take policy from January to December. Now, we are Kolani, if I say June now only Kolani call different school. Kai say policy na 1 year policy. Into even though say 1 year Kolani free first school now second school no. There was how we say was how notify. I was all catching say Kolano any school no what did that no. Now what's the school no? So the event is a pass endorsement or policy so. Actually say even though policy and lapse here no, the child is still covered. And I also say what we can do is that you better me cancel policy no. Now what old school no or no. Now number of days now canon. You transfer into the new school. Until you expire now what's on here 1 year.
Now what was so renew enti ubetimi atoaso. Uyi akola ne free school A e de ne ko school B a. But what if school B na medeme bana kono? They are not signed on to the policy.
Yeah, so what's that? Insurance no tribes on numbers.
Okay.
Into based on initial number ne no, we'll take it that say be why or first school no, still no cover no to flow to you.
Okay.
But most importantly, they was also notifying.
Yes.
So we are calling for school.
Every school more. Okay. And Bonnie, may I sure say. Emmanuel eyiwa no kama obetimi afre 0555567278 na ode wadwenkyere abana se 0555561639 na onso ode wadwenkyere aba dwumadie so mene empanifo a efree glyco na afi HappySports ene yedi nkomo ni nyina ye insurance package special omode aba for a year schools sports but a year school base say school no emra ene ne numbers signing on with glyco akolano obo memisano mebo football no na mebo table tennis ba me so a sisiko akon a me kobobo ba bia no ne maye ntokwasa me kobobo bia ena waye ohufi ena kofi waye ohufi ena me mpese obaye ohufi oyesa ene team ani so ene ene me fa table tennis me bo table tennis me bat nzu obi to free eye Italy bremi ese sisi ma miska nkoto a ono nso mpese obema miska koto ene yesa na mentimi amo ani me dia be wie happy ha sa passion na me wo senka me de bebo me nya amonti ma translate sa passion no into say ye de kasa me de kan mano gigigigiga ye kan nti wonso betimi afre na se owo asembusa bi aka be sima be enwotwe na ye de dwumadi nyina aba na wie na ye sorry say dia na eye happy kase bo second sermon no na ye de ebro empanifo yenye na yen wrap up ewa ha na ma menhyase emfree owura okay obiaba ewa ha ntimi yenfa no me pacho ye frɛ wo sen na wo frɛ yenfa
OBIBA
yes sir pacho majoso
bibia boko de
nyame adom bibia boko
pacho ona won kran odi asompa kwa ware watenka
matenka ne ho ye pa ne ho odin se ahyawo ni empa no
dabi ne ho odin se koto technical team no ane alaji team
Chia kotoko technical team ben chia kawasem.
Ude uwie ya na hono ehia wase hono ma
mane mechimenko
me that's ma me chewa chief onye na me chewa kotoko supporters em say from how me say no you do baby a wo share offense apart from football no any offense say boxing any offense say yemia osensi bi ede ya ode aba Ghana for so mu ya wo mu nyina support ya ada we say ya na amafo any ni hu
na no your friend say oru acha so say be ade no dia your friend say
na badminton
hey yaw oru acha badminton hey yaw fabulous I'm wrestling badminton oh yaw ugumani mu asio
Ghana ho adwendwe be matama so yi o say me dabi to na me come anim what you say apart from no ada we say no obi a da ato nema jeje mu te be sere especially say ade e be ya be bo oman no oman na koye ma youth na ewom no anya tuma ye and na wo hwe friend say kwada wo bro kire ball etumrika ade ma amanfo oman a utimi say Ghana ye di kwachiri pa what you say enti e be say especially say ya to nema yi na Ghana e fa ne to apefra me di say Ghana football so there e be koso apem akona ni mami che alaji e friend say you see it come e friend say chairman oba as of folk then you support me nim da na social branch ne nsem to tutu da e chesa branch ba obeboa NCC no ama bibia de aye kama delegate no eto aba no ma no me da ase
se wara kotokoni a ono na eyi has obi oba abedi omo chairman ya fabulous so ye kotokoni pa has asem de enka efa ho ben nanso unim de enti a o yesa na ye ka eye has asem de na ene eye Kobe eye Jones ne dini nyina ma me moni ye ye frɛ no Kwabena Asante Infojo Jones ene eye na woda enti Mr. Infojo happy eye birthday enkoma ye papa dodo na frɛ no Kobe Jones oye eye NCC omo House of Folk Supporters Leadership no ono ene ye omo kasamafo enti ene wa woda enti on behalf of the HappySports team ni nyina ye ma awoda papa ye bompa ye se Nyankopon ebeka koso na wahwe so na owura eye Kwame ameya ma yen wrap up na obi se mimusa se eba ne sen na tam awo University of Ghana mre bebre atwam oye bana kese bana ne kakra ka no besi ne obi antimi nya sa bana ne biem then motivate you out the years ade no
ye be ya no 2026 when we are celebrating Nyankopon ase for preserving and protecting us for May 9th 25 years because that day no and a flag no amount for jeshi no nti edi 25 years na ye become one
nti May 9 obeji atum say 2026 May 9 ye no be exclusive interview ewa ha
ye be serious. We are planning a serious Thanksgiving service for God that we are bringing all the sports fraternity together.
No, enti can say May 9 201 sa asem ni see now Accra Sports Stadium
mpacho na me di mu akotene
set now you university student
mpacho ane
na wo di mu akotene
ane me ana mko so ankrofo me na mko free police for by ankrofo and some we actually no 25 years time you become one asem
mate eno next year until the 25th anniversary, the silver jubilee of a year May 9. Next year.
Yes, that to God.
Next year.
Yes.
May 2026.
Yes. Sports fraternity, no. Any all supporters in this country will thank God for how far He has brought us.
One I believe the minimum sounds to the ODBB anymore. Ye be yama
as a concert in Abamwa, we will do it. Obia Besha White. Massive.
Edru happy men ye free.
Nancy happy debut happy there. Happy the old book sports are not happy.
Edru men ye free.
Ye no na
pese ye de ho bedom pa.
Ye no na nam. No be no nam de use nchen.
Ebedru na brenya bant ne nyina.
There be ye ne prince na ekọ. Brenya de ono tu kwa okra wankra.
Oh yeah. Na ima yenwie yen wrap up. Say me your wofo na de mati nyina. Then na say any GA ben and SM de ba glyco office and now no pay.
Yeah, I need some. Nti deɛ wɔ sɛ ɔyɛ ne sɛ wɔ sɛ woma school na woba no kɔ no anaasɛ woa so reach out to us. Then we can interact with the school no hɔ ne normal interaction. Nti school no agree so ɔmbɛyɛ na parents no nyinaa agree then we'll take up the policy for the school.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Mr. Mayor, o final comment na yampon NCBA news ever.
Me that's onua the best parents you know and say sports necessary. Ehia ema abofra bia o man mu. Na say ya parents benya peace of mind. Ama omoma na enkoda nso benya anigye adi akansie no. Omu hia coverage. Nti glyco se momra na mfa ho bedon na munya ni daso na mofra ntimi nko all out. Nti me ma me na me papa mu. Me pam any schools mum yemfa ye ho njim. No ade we de eye sa abofra bia benya minimal insurance to cover themselves. Nti me damase.
Nti se ye pese ye frɛ a awofo bi tie no pese frɛ ampa che on frɛ number ben.
On frɛ number 020 532
2804 mpacho yensa mo bi
020
532 2804 eno eye number ofra empanifo ewo glyco ebejo so na mpacho K Sports nso 0244 40 66 53 the famous number na 0244 40 66 53 ofra empanifo ebenya mmere pa a kyerɛkyerɛw eye policy nyina ne benefit ewom eye dwumadi a me ka sɛ school bia emfa ne ho enko dɔm wo na makola no wo parent no koka kyerɛ school no moko PTA meeting am discuss wo ho we me ka kyerɛ PTA chairman ene chairpersons ni nyina moko am discuss moma school no engintum various schools ni nyina na mu nyina monko glyco anase monko K Sports moko a omode mo bɛkɔ na ma sign on na afi moma enkwala no moma mo express yo mo ho na kwala no otumirika ebie na dwen mu eme ye kyerɛ na mathematics a ɔte ase pa se obo badminton a ye kyerɛ no eye science a ɔte ase pa nti moma ma enkwala no enye sports no omo express yo mo ho ne bɛbo omo ebesa te obe kra na waye na budget na waye enkwala no bɛkɔ hospital beto nnuro omo no oye sports na eso bete na odi ahye baby foforo 60 Ghana cedi a year de we de wuntimi nye we ya na sese bio sebe ene transportation kra no utisi krom na ebia meti hei me pona me se ebia me fa na amafuo kai ya aba ye fa ya uba ni boat ebia ekofia eburu 60 Ghana afini nyina to 60 Ghana na fa ohobedom na bibia enko ema empanifo medam asepa Owura Kwame Owusu Ameyaw eye CEO de ma K Sports ebe ka me ho owura aseda eye ode da asepa ase efrɛ wo oba sanso na mia madamfo ni suit no eja wo mu papa
suit di enrofo kan wase mu
eja wo mu yie papa suit ni eja wo mu papa enti minua eye Emmanuel Pakanyako oye eye Southern manager de ma Glyco insurance ono so buy ebeka ye ho ena no pam ye din komo empanifo ye damase se ye fremo mo ba abre nyina ye fremo a momra na ye ni dwumadie na ye mfensum Ghana for on behalf of the